Coming to you live from Stuart, Florida, the greatest little town in the world. It's the Get Up and Go Show on AM 1450 WSTU. You're invited to call the show anytime at 772-220-9788. And now, broadcasting live from their palatial studios, here are your hosts, Evan and Bonnie.
.707. It's the Turkey Day edition of the program.
Why do you have to be right?
Well, I have to be right because I'm always right.
What are the things that you're most ashamed of?
Well, let me see. I have a whole litany of things.
Are you taking medication?
Yes, I'm on my meds. All right, so leave me alone.
Was that Dr. Phil that asked that just there?
No, that was Dr. Ruth.
I'm sitting right here. Sorry.
Yeah, Dr. Phil's right here.
That's right.
Over my left shoulder.
I forget he is or is not a doctor.
Yeah,
or
I only play one on TV.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a proctologist.
Uh-huh. Well, that's good to know then.
We're starting already this morning. Here we go.
Are. Yes. Again, you know, Dr. Phil always wants to know.
Are you taking medication?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I'm
And
always
then-
taking medication.
And whenever Dr. Phil gets into people's minds like that, I'm always feeling like they don't have to tell him that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
right?
air everything out on public TV like he wants them to.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what the president has to say about this show.
I'm George W. Bush, and I approve this message.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you, former Mr. President.
Yes, thank you. What was he, 46, 44, 42? I don't know what he was.
44.
Oh, geez. Imagine when they get to the 68th president of the United States, they're going to owe somebody one. But boom.
The Bushes were like really good looking men, though. I thought so. George W. and George Sr.
What about Jeb?
Yeah.
Jeb
Well,
Bush.
Jeb, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when he
Jeb.
was the governor here in Florida.
Yeah.
And we did a little bit radio with him when the hurricanes came through. We
I
would get
had
a
him
call.
on my radio show, too,
Yeah.
when he was running against Lawton Childs, and he lost by like a few hundred votes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was a very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to
close
say good
one.
morning to my friend Soulman Alex G. He's listening
Soulman
Soulman Alex G.
G.
He's a professional wrestler.
Okay.
And yeah, seriously, his wrestling name is Soulman Alex G. His name is Alex Gibson, and he's watching us on our Facebook feed this morning.
All the way from southern Miami.
Yeah, he's down in Miami. Miami.
Yeah,
Miami.
He
Yeah.
is in South Miami, too, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's way
Isn't he
down there.
further, like
Yeah.
almost by the Keys.
I met him like years ago, ages ago, and the guy still looks the same. He has a Dick Clark syndrome.
That's what I think about Mr. G. Like I met G in 2002,
Yeah.
and I still think without
Uh-oh.
his dreadlocks, he's
You
looking the
started
same.
something here.
You started something, Bonnie.
Oh, got to be starting something.
Yeah, that's by
Thank you, Michael Jackson.
That's by Michael Jackson. Yeah,
Yes.
we're calling our brothers from different mothers who have sisters from different misters.
They'll put us on hold,
yeah,
and
you
then
know
won't
how
get
it
to us for
works.
like a half hour.
Yeah, you know how it works, Bonnie.
Yeah,
We call them; they take forever to answer
Yeah.
because they're doodling up there.
because they have so much to do and take care of.
Ringy
Oh, they
before
got the plant
holiday.
lady. Don't forget they got the plant lady. So.
Yeah.
That's later.
Miss Linda, the plant
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, they
Plant
get
lady.
like a 10 share with the plant lady,
Yeah, I have no idea why
I
they
still
talk
have my
about
pineapple
plants.
growing in my
What is
backyard.
going
It's getting
on?
like my plant's getting really huge.
I see. I get a complex when they don't answer the phone. I
Yeah,
do.
right?
I get really upset.
Maybe
Yeah.
I wonder if their show is like flooded with calls, or if
Are
they're
you
just, like-
kidding? That show flooded with
I
calls.
don't know.
Really?
Well, it
We're
comes.
more popular than
I
they
heard
are.
Fredo's going to
Yeah.
call them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard Fredo
oh
might call.
boy! Look out, G and Ray.
Yeah, right?
Maybe I dialed the wrong number and I'm going to wake somebody up.
Maybe.
Um,
Why don't you hang up and redial just in
240
case?
1590.
No, 340.
340
If I dial
1590.
240 1590,
Yeah.
I'm going to try a different line.
Okay.
Need some dialing music?
I have plenty of that.
Okay.
Thank you.
We want to wish them a happy Thanksgiving anyway.
I'll just call. You know what I'll do is I'll just like blow their phones up.
I wonder what Ray's doing for Thanksgiving.
I have like all these phone lines I can call them on.
I know, and don't they have? I think they have that light up thing in the studio too. The light comes on when someone's calling.
Well, that's
Oh, really?
when G is thinking,
so
which hardly that ever happens.
we need G around when our candles blow out. Then
Someone's calling back.
No, that's all right. No,
Oh.
it's the phone's messed up. because it blinks and you'll be there.
I mean, people were able to get into Cliffy's swap shop yesterday. I was listening.
Swap shop.
I love listening to a swap shop.
Make
Oh,
the whole turkey
there we
and just
go.
go pick it up, and
Yeah.
then they give you instructions on
Okay.
putting it in the oven and warming
See what
it
they have
up.
to say this
Oh,
morning.
Are we the 10th caller?
See how that works out. Oh, that's good. I think they'll do a good job.
Yeah,
As long
I
as
think
they
so.
do
Yeah, we
bag
think so.
They're telling people how to cook that turkey bird.
Something.
Yeah.
And getting everybody ready for the plant lady.
Good morning. You're on the radio.
Yeah. You know who calls you this early in the morning?
Yeah, right.
Oh, it must be Evan and them.
Yeah. It's them. What do you mean them?
And them.
And Evan and them.
That's
Yeah.
that's like
That's what you ought to change the name to. Evan
that's
and them.
that's
Wow.
like Gilligan's
I like
Gilligan's
that.
Island
Yeah.
when they left out the professor and Marianne.
Gilligan and the rest.
And the rest? No, I don't like it.
Bonnie, that is cool that you noticed that, because when the first season, I think it was the first year when it came on, it was and the rest.
It was.
And it was
Yeah.
also in black and white too.
It was in
Yes.
black and white.
Yeah.
Again, the skipper too, the millionaire, and the movie star,
And they would never-
the rest.
And they would
changed it. Then
and they would
changed
never
it.
rerun the black and white episodes. They always rerun the colored episodes.
And they just had to name two more people, the
The
professor and Marianne. And how
Yeah.
dare they
Yeah.
leave them out?
That's a good trip.
Hey, listen, I ordered some food for you guys for tomorrow morning since you guys are stuck working.
What'd you order?
I can't tell you. It'll just be there.
Oh yeah, you've got food coming to us tomorrow morning.
I've got food coming to you
It's gonna be
guys. It's in
liver.
the form of a hot dog cart.
Well, is it the bread? Because I don't mess around. I make it beef.
Well, it's always beef. Always remember
And
that.
we got liquor for Ray.
Yeah, we got liquor for Ray.
Oh really? Because they think you're an Alfie, Ray. I'm not. Hey, what I've got this morning, Evan, is a sweet potato pie from Patty LaBelle.
Oh, Patty
Wow.
LaBelle?
Yeah, she makes good food. Yeah.
Patty
Okay.
LaBelle sweet potato pie made with sweet potatoes, butter, and spice.
Oh,
when you bite into
it,
Ooh.
thing.
can I tell you what we have in studio here this morning?
What you got?
We have a box of Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
We have Boston cream, triple chocolate,
Ill.
and I washed it down with a Coke Classic.
Oh my goodness, you're worse than me. Worse than you are, right? I know. At least with your Dr. Pepper.
He's got diabetes already.
Yeah.
But you guys should see Phil here. He's got a Bang soda and a Coca-Cola Zero
Yes.
soda just for washing down the donuts.
Yeah.
What Bang soda?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bang,
it's
Bang,
called
Bang
Bang.
energy drink, key lime pie flavor.
Oh.
It comes in
Phil-
cotton candy too.
Phil,
Cotton.
you're in studio live today.
Yes,
mean,
I
you're
am.
Down.
Yeah.
Right. Now, wait a minute. They hear they had donuts, right? Yeah. They mention everything but milk.
Milk? That
Milk.
sounds
They don't like milk. They like soda with their donuts. They don't have milk.
Oh, milk.
Yeah.
Chocolate milk.
Oh, milk.
Milk.
Oh.
Yeah. Milk.
We could
Milk.
we could send you some.
They're from that side of town. That's why they don't know.
Do you guys
Broadcasting school.
do you guys like
That's
buttermilk?
okay.
Do you like buttermilk? Butter.
I like buttermilk pancakes. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
But I
all
don't
right.
like Bonnie. You like buttermilk?
I do. And
I've never drank it as a drink. What does it taste like?
it tastes like milk that has like a buttery
Butter.
sort of. It,
Kind of sense. Butter.
Butter,
it's
milk,
kind of like when you eat
Parquet,
eat
butter,
a lemon.
parquet, butter.
Yeah.
Parquet.
Yeah. Hey, Ray. Ray, there's somebody here who has a question for you.
Are you taking medication?
Why? The show?
Hey Ray, are you going fishing tomorrow after your show?
Shane.
I'm imagine this. I'm going to work after.
Oh,
He sounds
he's
drunk
he's
already.
Gonna drive a bunch of turkeys around.
Yeah, one of the companies is closed, the other one's open, but I'll be delivering food. Yeah. Now,
Oh.
Bonnie, are you traditionally in your house? Are you the one baking the turkey?
Yes, between Sue and I, my very good friend Sue, who happens to be Gary's ex-wife, she does spend the holidays with us.
Mhm.
So we get up early and we bake together. We like to.
You know, I got to take my hat off to Bonnie. I really do, and I say this wholeheartedly with love, because she is one of the few people I know that the ex-wife and her are extremely very, very good friends. And I seriously have, and I mean it seriously. I
Yeah.
do take my hat off.
My
to you.
wife's real good friends with my
Thanks,
ex-wife.
Evan. Yeah.
Well, it's not Evan. It's not that unusual, and actually, it's natural. But it's the other way.
Ain't
that
nothing
doesn't make
natural
any
about
sense.
my side of the street.
But it doesn't make any sense to be fusing like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
ridiculous.
very
What about
healthy.
Our buddy Our buddy Clef. Oh, what? He lives with both of his wives or something? All three of them.
Wow.
Three of them.
Three.
He's got
Three.
2 ex-wives and his current wife.
Wow.
And they're all in the same house. Unacceptable. I feel sorry for him. No, he told me, he says, no, you know what he says,
What is he,
right?
Johnny
How
Carson?
can you live with 3 ex-wives? That'll drive you crazy. I know, and his current
Wow.
wife. So,
So there's 4 of them there.
Wait a minute, Ray. Wait, he's living with 3 ex-wives and his current? Two ex-wives and his current wife.
Oh,
have mercy.
bless his heart.
He says,
Wow,
look,
he's a
he says,
lucky
we got a
man.
happy- I'm tired just thinking about it. No, he's with me of a happy old folks home. You got that right there. I said, well, yeah, that'll do it to you.
Hey,
Wow.
G, I heard some of our characters might be calling you tomorrow.
Oh, okay, good.
Gee, don't sound excited.
Yeah, you sound so excited.
That's fine. I'm thrilled. We're looking forward to it. I'm thrilled. But I got to tell you, I'm more excited about the food.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, just keep staying excited. Because see, it's one thing when I order it, but it's another thing if it shows up.
Oh.
Here's
Yeah.
the disclaimer right there.
Well, who knows? You never know. I mean, I normally get up anyway at 3:34 in the morning, so you never know. I might just show up at your studio.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be very nice.
Evan
Yeah.
show up with a soubrette cart.
Yeah, I'll
Like
show
right
up with a hot dog
outside.
cart.
I'm gonna wear the hat and everything.
No,
Well,
he's just
actually, you know what I might do is I might bring my portable little cooker and frying pans and cook up some
there we go.
breakfast.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
and as far as beverages are concerned, Evan, just stop by and get some Natalie's orange juice, please.
Oh man, that's some good stuff right
and
there.
for Ray, some Johnny Walker Blue.
Yes.
There you go. Oh no, now you're talking. That's the top shelf right there. Yeah, man. Wow, he knows.
Ray has more holes in
Good stuff.
Ray. You got more holes in your liver than Mel Gibson's apology.
Hey, look,
Phil,
Phil, don't be jealous.
That Johnny Walker would be a good mixer with some orange juice, though, right? With the Natalie's orange
Look at
juice.
Bonnie. Bonnie's ready to go.
not Johnny Walker Blue, man. You got
No, you drink
Oh.
that straight up. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't mix that at all. That's high end Scotch right there, man.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll send our mixologist over.
I'll settle for my Propel water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I got water. Man, get me some public spring water and be done with it.
Yeah.
Oh, the spring water is nasty.
Propel has nothing in it. What?
Oh, I love
Propel.
I love my Propel. It's got to be flavored water.
Propel's a little bit of flavor with lemon, sometimes grape,
Well, it's got grape, strawberry,
and 0
apple,
calories.
0
I don't
calories.
know.
So.
You get that regular water. You get that smart water is much better. You
Now,
know?
why do they call it smart water? Why can't they call
I
it
don't
dumb
know.
water?
I don't think it's brighter than any other water. Ray's got great value purified drinking water sitting up in here.
Oh, that's even worse. The purified water is disgusting.
Oh, no, that sounds good.
It doesn't have a taste to it because it's purified. They take all the taste out of it. What
Oh.
does water taste like anyway unless it's flavored?
Yeah.
Water has a good taste to it.
What-
What does it taste like? What castor oil? Like
Castor oil.
Castor oil.
yeah, castor oil is odorless and tasteless, but it tastes like crap.
You got to get that fishy water where
right,
you
so-
just get a glass of water right out of the lake.
All right, so tomorrow morning it's going to be the castor oil taste test live on the on the.
Should bring
morning.
those jelly
That's
beans
fine.
in.
That's fine if you bring Bonnie in here and let her do that. Well, that works faster than X-Lax. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh.
You know, one time I did go in my grandma's refrigerator and there was like a liquid in there that was white, nice and icy cold, and I thought it was water,
It was Bailey's.
and it was oil. It was castor oil, and I
Oh,
took a great big drink, a great big gulp.
Thank God it wasn't motor oil.
yeah.
I thought you were going to say it was milk of magnesia.
Oh, that'd be a pain in the arse.
You got to be careful what kind of castor oil that you drink and what viscosity it is. You know, it could be castrol.
Here, let me have some 10W30 castor oil.
I know. Hey, well, you guys have a wonderful.
Oh, we're getting a
wonderful
push-off now.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
getting-
here comes the
we're going
push-off.
Yeah, the
off.
push
Here
off.
comes the push off.
We do have things to do here.
Happy
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
yeah, the plant lady.
Yeah, the plant lady
We
for
love
one.
her.
Yeah, you get a tin
Again,
share with that, huh?
Don't
Linda.
be jealous, okay?
Yeah, well, you guys have the plant lady, and we have the space report.
Well, I was going to say that, and if we're going to have them two meet one day and do a
Oh, that would be
plant
awesome.
lady space
Yeah.
report thing.
Wow, that would be so
Speaking
cool.
of that, did you see the launch last night?
No, I didn't. I was sleeping.
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, some people do have to get some sleep, you know.
Yeah, it was 9:17.
Yeah, I was in bed at 8.
It was actually past my bedtime too, but I got out of bed and went outside to watch it.
That's
Well,
great.
I could make it look like a launch
Oh,
too. Just
that's
go
a
outside
sight.
and light a match.
That's a
all.
sight right there. G in the middle of the street in his underwear watching a rocket launch.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Who said I had drawers on?
Oh!
TMI.
All right, guys. Have a good morning.
You too.
Happy
All right,
Thanksgiving.
see you
Hugs and
later.
kisses.
All right, bye-bye now. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I love when we call
We
that.
haven't even gotten halfway through the first hour, and we're already on 9 cylinders. 6:21, it's news time. Here's Bonnie.
Thanks, Evan. COVID-19 cases are up in Treasure Coast schools since the start of the second quarter of the year compared to the first. Records show Indian River County schools saw the largest increase with 63 cases reported as of Tuesday compared to 37 cases in the first quarter. In Martin County, 64 cases have been reported so far in the second quarter, up from 50. And in St. Lucie County, officials reported 76 cases, an increase of 4. The reported cases so far in the second quarter also represent more than 50% of the district's total positive cases across the 3-county area, records show. Now, with the holiday approaching, Treasure Coast law enforcement agencies are warning residents to watch out for scammers. 3 Port St. Lucie residents were scammed out of $39,000 collectively after scammers called them saying they were family members in need of help. The incidents occurred in late October and in November. All involved locals who were around the age of 80. In 2 cases, the residents were tricked into sending $18,000 to get a grandchild or great-grandchild out of jail. In the 3rd case, a scammer called an 80-year-old man and said the man's son was involved in an at-fault accident and was arrested and needs $3,000 for bail. Detective Sergeant Aaron Martin with the Port St. Lucie Police Department Criminal Investigations Division said another tip the agency has for locals is to never give anyone personal information such as social security number, dates of birth, your bank account number, passwords, or money. Well, a little bit of a look of what's open as far as our schools. IRSC is closed November 25th, 26th, and 27th. FAU closed the 26th tomorrow and the 27th. And for the post office, there's going to be no delivery tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day. And as far as going to the mall, the Vero Beach outlets are going to be closed for tomorrow, and they're going to reopen the following day, November 27 at 8. Indian River Mall closed tomorrow too, so is the Treasure Coast Square Mall. They're closed tomorrow. They will reopen at 6 a.m. the following morning, the 27th. Fort Pierce Federal Court is closed, and that is for tomorrow. And Martin County Court is closed tomorrow and Friday, the 27th. As most of us are preparing to celebrate Thanksgiving, a Fort Pierce family is trying to figure out not only where their next meals are coming from, but where they're going to live. WPTV's Treasure Coast reporter, Megan McRoberts, has the story.
Barbara Bell's family of 7, which includes 2 young children, is staying in a motel tonight. You can see here behind me that their home is just a total loss following a fire. And now this Thanksgiving will be the family's first holiday in nearly 20 years that they will not be spending here. Every time Barbara Bell stops by her home,
about a week, less than a week,
she has to fight back tears seeing the damage left behind from a fire that ruined everything inside.
it was a normal day, that my friend, she came up.
Last week, she was showing a friend her backyard.
Then we walked in the back and she wanted to see the back of the house.
You could do it.
And we decided this is
You could do it. You could do it.
They found smoke coming from near her AC unit.
called the fire department, get the water, get the sun. It was crazy.
It was the living room
She lived here with 6 other family members.
over in here. The one he jumped out, one of the boys jumped out the one of the fire.
Including her 2 grandsons, one with cerebral palsy. The home had been remodeled to make his life easier.
Got the news today, that it's not going to be able to be repaired.
Now they're in a motel and getting some help from friends. They've been given a donated turkey. But they need so much more.
Every blanket,
Ain't got no.
coats and shoes and food, everything is gone. Now,
Children,
the food, the freezer, the stove, everything was gone.
And with no home insurance, they know the community is their biggest hope to start rebuilding everything from the ground up.
And I just thank God that, we was okay.
And we've put a list of ways that you can help this family on our website, WPTV.com. In Fort Pierce, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.
And on that third attempt, SpaceX lights up the Space Coast.
3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff.
A Falcon 9 successfully lifting off from Pad 40 at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station last night, carrying 60 Starlink internet satellites into orbit. SpaceX also landed this Falcon 9 booster for a 7th time. We're so glad our good friend Mr. G at our sister station got to get out there and see it last night. Dallas Cowboys strength and conditioning coordinator Marcus Paul was rushed to a local hospital early Tuesday morning after experiencing a medical emergency, the team announced. Paul, age 54, is undergoing further medical tests, and additional information will be made available at the appropriate time, the family told the organization. Now, shortly before 7:30 a.m. Central Time, Paul was treated by Cowboys medical personnel and transported to a local hospital by ambulance. News Time 628. We'll have weather and traffic together next.
$6:29, the time on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie. It's time for traffic and weather together. All brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Bonnie?
We just see one accident this morning. It's to the south of us on the Turnpike. It's Turnpike northbound in Jupiter at mile marker 116. There's not any roadblock down that way from it. Other areas expect a good ride. There's your latest look at traffic. And we have 68 in Port St. Lucie, and in Richmond, Virginia, it's partly cloudy and 40. Here's our forecast at WPTV.
Happy Wednesday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the 60s inland and low 70s towards the coast under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs reaching the low 80s with mostly sunny skies, low rain chances, and breezy east winds. Tomorrow, for your Thanksgiving, we'll start off the morning in the upper 60s. Highs tomorrow reaching the low 80s, sunny skies, and light east winds. Friday through the weekend, morning lows in the low 70s, highs in the low 80s, abundant sunshine and some isolated showers coming in from off the ocean from time to time.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
The COVID-19 pandemic is surging at unprecedented levels, and that can only mean one thing. Time to volunteer to go on a cruise. Yes, nothing says increased risk and super spreader event like a highly contagious pandemic on a cruise ship. That's right, they're testing their safety protocols for dealing with COVID and need a bunch of suckers to...
Hey, just letting you know it's already full.
What?
Oh, yeah.
100,000 volunteers already?
Packed.
You serious?
Max capacity.
Okay. Wow. Never mind.
You know, Royal Caribbean was doing that. They're asking for volunteers
I thought I heard that
for test
recently.
cruises. And you know what? I signed up.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
For like
Oh,
next year or 2 years from now? and
Well,
stuff, we
whenever
do
it is, whenever they go back, they have to do test cruises, and they're looking for passengers to go on the test cruises, and all expenses are paid.
You know, I would do that just for a day of it, just a day where I could eat everything that's on the cruise
Well, it's
ship.
not a day; it's 7 days.
Yeah, I don't know if
a
I'd
whole
want to
week.
do it for whole.
A petri dish of germs.
Yeah, they're just not going to turn the boat around special to bring Bonnie back.
Yeah. And, you know, G actually told me that one time. I said I might want to go on a cruise. He said, if you go out there and do it, don't do it for a full 7 days at first, because you don't know if you're going to like it. He said, do the short package so that you can go like 2 nights, maybe
I
the
worked
3
on a
days.
cruise ship for 2 years. So it's fun. It was a lot of fun. It's just after 2 years, I'm done with it.
I've been
Yeah.
on quite a few cruises. My first cruise that I was on was the I did the 1-day cruise over to the Bahamas. It was for business. We broadcasted my syndicated show from Freeport in Grand Bahama Island. So we took the boat over. And then my next cruise was on the Disney cruise. And that was a 7-day, all expenses
I've been
paid.
on that. That's fun.
I heard
Yeah,
the
I did
Disney
3
cruises are
times.
good.
It's like the Ritz-Carlton of cruise ship.
Yeah,
wow.
really
it's
is, yeah.
really amazing. There's
Yeah.
no gambling on the Disney cruise ship
Nope.
at all.
Oh, yeah.
None at all. None at all whatsoever.
I saw one of them things ported in Key West one
Yep.
time, and they're huge.
Yeah, well, you think that's huge. You should see the Allure of the Seas by Royal Caribbean.
Really?
That bad boy's huge.
I think Royal Caribbean, if I'm not mistaken, goes cruising northern Alaska or in Alaska,
yeah,
doesn't it?
they're all over the world.
Uh-huh.
They have ships all over
My
the place.
second ship was on the Tropical for Carnival, and I did that was the
Oh.
Alaskan cruise.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
you,
cool.
You were on an Alaskan cruise then?
Yeah, I
Did
was a DJ then. Yeah.
Were you able to see the Kodiak Bear and go to some of those remote kind of places?
No, unfortunately not. No, I didn't do that. I did walk around on an ice glacier though. That was kind of cool.
Wow, that would be
Slip and slide. Okay.
Yeah.
kind of like Rudolph did in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
Yeah.
with Hermie and the dentist and
Mhm.
Abominable. They were out on
Yeah,
that little
yeah.
ice glacier floating off, and you kind of felt sorry for them. I would start to cry every time that part came on.
You cried on Rudolph the Red-Nosed
I
Reindeer.
sure did. It was touching, especially when that snowstorm comes and poor Rudolph has to
And
run.
now it's time for what Bonnie is feeling.
And Rudolph's little girlfriend is, trying to bat her eyes at him, and the dad is so mean and bully type, and I don't think that would fare too well with the watchers of today. They would say, why was Rudolph's dad such a bully?
And that's what Bonnie is feeling here on WSTU.
All right, let's do viral videos. I cannot believe we did that. I can't believe we just.
Yeah. Rudolph used to be so touching.
Over there. Bonnie's gonna cry.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
no.
somebody just hypnotized me and brought me back to 5 years old.
Hypnotized.
Wow.
That was
Okay. Poor Bonnie. She's having a moment. And it's not a
She's
senior
getting
moment.
verklempt.
Yeah, she's getting verklempt. Now she's taking the sweater off. Oh, boy.
But the happy moment
Where's
was
Fredo?
the happy moment of it all was Abominable when he smiles and he's able to put the star on the tree. They're like, well, Abominable is good for something around here.
Lord have mercy. All right. All right, so I have something here. There's a video that's been making the rounds of a toddler who has very funny attempts to blow out the candle on his slice of birthday cake. Now, it takes him a while, but he eventually does it. But it was his brother's birthday, and every kid got their own slice as well. So here's the audio from the clip. All right, here we go.
Okay, Theo, get it.
Excuse me.
Get it, Theo, get it. Blow out that candle. 1, 2, 3.
Yay! Now, if you listen very carefully, can you pick up the song that's playing in the background of that?
I could
It's
not.
Baby Shark. Yeah.
Baby Shark.
Yes, Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
So I have another funny clip where a boy tells his dad a dad joke.
Oh boy.
And I'm just gonna play the audio, and you're gonna laugh, and I'm hoping that you'll get it, both of you guys. All right, here we go.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what?
I got a joke.
What's that?
What do you see when the Pillsbury Doughboy bends over?
What do you see when the Pillsbury Doughboy bends over?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Donuts.
That was pretty good. Yeah. That's awesome.
Donuts.
So that joke's actually that joke's actually in line with this show.
I wonder if the little boy made that up all by himself.
I don't know.
You probably heard it in school.
Yeah.
Now, everybody knows that baby turkeys come from eggs, okay? Well, everybody but these next group of girls in this video. Their parents play the Cornish, they play the Cornish hen inside the turkey prank.
Oh,
on
I've
them.
seen this.
And they freak out because they think the turkey was pregnant before it was cooked. Yeah. Okay. This is hilarious. Okay. Listen in. If I get it to play.
What is that?
What?
Hold that out.
This?
Yeah.
What is that?
They just walk away from the turkey.
Yeah.
What is it? I swear, if it's like a baby chicken. What is that? The second chicken. It was pregnant. That's the saddest thing I've
Oh my god. Yeah, that's awesome.
They just walk.
They hide behind the curtain.
They went and hid behind the curtain.
I can't think for now. Oh my god. Can I not eat turkey?
Turkeys have eggs. They don't have eggs. This is a rock Cornish hen. Put it in there. Okay, it's a joke.
I think that's hilarious though. The way they did that.
If I were those girls too, I would be freaked out about that too.
You know, a quick family story about a turkey. After Thanksgiving one year, my dad decided to get a baby turkey.
Yeah.
And we were going to raise it, and then the following year have it for Thanksgiving dinner.
Did you get attached to the
Well,
turkey?
that was the problem. It was like my dad actually taught it how to fetch a stick.
What?
And got the slippers for him and stuff like that. So when Thanksgiving came around, we couldn't eat the turkey. It was like part of the family.
Yeah.
So we ate the dog instead.
Oh, that's assorted. Here I thought you were telling us a happy, fun story, and then it turns into a sordid.
Are you serious?
I don't think, really, Evan. I don't think they did eat the dog.
No.
I think
You
Bill
ate
made
the
that up.
dog?
It was the cat.
So did your turkey have a name?
It was a joke.
What did you like?
Ate the cat?
Stuff it with some kitty litter.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Someone
Bill.
probably just drove off the road here in that story.
No. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
There was a talk show I was listening to yesterday on our sister station, and I did hear a lady talking about how their turkeys are pets, and they even have names for them, and like they could never eat them for Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah.
The president pardoned the turkey yesterday.
I saw that.
I brought this up on the show on Monday that the first president to do that was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's one lucky turkey too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. I want people. I want to know what you're having for Thanksgiving. So give us a call right now. 220-9788. 220-9788. If you're eating something besides turkey for Thanksgiving tomorrow, I want to know what you're eating. Give us a call. 220-9788. I went to the store yesterday, Bonnie, and I bought all my goodies to make dinner for Gavin and I.
Did you go to Publix like I did?
I did. I went to Publix.
Yep.
Would you like to know what I bought?
I do.
Okay, here's what I bought on the shopping list.
Here we go.
I bought a can of cranberry sauce.
Yes, so did I.
Okay.
Did you buy that
Ocean Spray?
I bought Ocean Spray and the
Ocean
Publix
Spray.
brand.
It's in the fridge, so it's nice and cold.
Nice.
Good.
Because I like it cold when I take it out of the can and then I
Ooh.
slice it up.
I left it on my shelf in the pantry.
Oh no, you got to
They're
put
gonna
it in
have
the fridge.
room temperature.
Got to put it in the fridge.
Yeah,
okay?
you do.
So I bought my cranberry. I bought a box of turkey stuffing. Check.
Nice.
Okay.
Mhm.
Stovetop.
Yes, stovetop.
All right, very good.
We did Pepperidge Farm.
That's okay.
That
It's
works
just as
too.
good.
Yeah.
It's just as good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought a jar, a glass jar of turkey gravy.
Oh,
Check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I bought some mashed potatoes. Check. Okay.
Did you buy the potatoes already mashed like
They're
for
already
you?
done. They're from Bob Evans.
Bob Evans,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bob
that's some
Evans.
good microwave mashed potatoes.
Okay,
It's
check.
convenient.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bought one small can of yams. Check.
Mhm.
Okay. I went to the deli and bought. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I go to the deli,
A couple of subs.
no.
Turkey
Check.
turkey subs.
I went to the meat section and I bought Gavin a ham steak, what he wanted. Check. Okay. And lastly, okay.
Did you get some chicken broth for the
Oh, you're close.
stuffing?
You're close. You're close. Lastly, I went to the deli and told them I wanted 2 slices, a 1/4 inch thick of turkey breast. Check.
Hold on. Here's the question. Boar's head?
Yes.
Very good. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got 2 slices about that thick
Ooh.
of turkey breast.
Yeah.
Okay. So today or tomorrow in the morning, or it's only going to take a half hour to prep everything. I'm going to cook the stuffing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put the gravy on the stove, warm the gravy up. I'm going to cook the stuffing. Going to put the yams in another pan and heat those up. Going to put the ham steak in the oven and smother it with brown sugar.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, and
my
then
gosh.
in another pan in the oven, I'm going to, before I put it in the oven, I'm going to cook the stuffing, and then I'm going to take those 2 turkey slices
Mhm.
and roll the stuffing inside the turkey slice like a burrito.
Wow.
And
that
then I'm
sounds
going to layer it
delicious.
with turkey gravy.
Yeah.
Slide that bad boy in the oven on 325 and bake that for a half hour.
Oh, doesn't that sound
Nice.
tasty?
And that's my Thanksgiving.
I'm glad you're having Thanksgiving because I was worried about you guys with
Mhm.
Rachel being out of town, and
Yep.
I didn't think you were going to get Thanksgiving.
No, are you kidding?
You know
That's
what?
the cheap way of doing
I
it.
mentioned to you yesterday that I'm not going to make deviled eggs this year.
You're not?
Instead, for the hors d'oeuvres, I did find it again yesterday at Publix. They have these nice size round trays of shrimp with the shrimp sauce
Oh, we
in
got
the
that
middle.
too.
Oh yeah, the shrimp cocktail.
Yes.
It's a circular, and they have the
Yeah.
shrimp cocktail in the middle.
We got the same thing.
Those
yeah.
are great.
Yeah,
They
they're very good.
Had a BOGO on it too, like
Yes.
buy
Bonnie's
one,
the
get one.
BOGO queen. Bonnie is hands down. Bonnie is the BOGO queen.
But it's nice because you could like bring that one of the trays out the night before
Mhm.
and then put it on your spread too for the
Okay.
Thanksgiving day for hors d'oeuvres. If you don't, I mean, I'm just doing that in lieu of deviled eggs.
That's
this
okay.
year.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Off topic. Have you been working out lately?
No, I'm not.
I know she got
the
some
biceps. Yeah, I
she
was
got some
noticing
guns on
that.
her. Yeah,
I mean, I'm like noticing there. She's like,
yeah,
she looks like she's been like lifting the metal there, pumping the
A
iron.
little bit when I go to the free
You've
park.
been lifting Gary over
that-
your head or something? Bench pressing him or
yeah,
what?
and I probably could. Have you seen
Wow.
how lean he is looking lately? He's
really.
Well, you did tell me he's a lean, mean love machine. So
Wow.
6:47 right now.
Evan,
Am I too young for this
I thought
conversation?
you were going to play Love Machine. Remember
No.
that song?
Well,
By
I
the
couldn't-
Miracles,
I
1976.
couldn't get to it quick enough.
Well, what did they do at the beginning?
Yeah. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's go to the news desk, though, where Bonnie is standing by with her weights.
Wow.
Take it away, Bonnie.
Thanks, Evan. What used to be near almost daily press appearances from Florida Governor Ron DeSantis about how the state is responding to the pandemic has abruptly turned into short and sporadic pre-recorded videos posted to social media. WPTV's Contact 5 investigator Katie LeGrone has details.
Good evening. What used to be near daily press appearances from Florida's governor discussing how the state is responding to the pandemic
Good afternoon.
has abruptly turned into short and sporadic pre-recorded videos through social media.
Hi, I'm Governor Ron DeSantis, here to wish everyone a very happy Veterans Day.
She didn't know how to use a computer. Only the news on TV, information like that.
In May, Terry McGuire's 87-year-old mother died from COVID-19. With case numbers once again reaching record highs, Terry is desperate for information.
And he's not allowing anybody to ask questions, right?
Right. There's no press there. These are pre-recorded videos.
How do we know really what's going on?
The most recent video posted last week is less than 6 minutes long, has nearly 70,000 views, and explains when and how the state plans to distribute a COVID vaccine once it becomes available.
I know there's been a lot of discussion about the vaccines, and rightfully so, it's important.
This could be a life or death situation for some people.
But in a state with more than 20 million people, where an estimated 29% don't speak English at home, the governor's message is only available in one language. And while some key words are in text, some say it's insufficient for the state's roughly 800,000 deaf and hard of hearing.
They are literally standing, watching a screen with nothing other than a picture and our governor's mouth moving.
It's a problem Disability Rights Florida has been trying to address with the governor for months.
We sent several emails, letters, phone calls, no response.
In July, the group even sued the governor, accusing him of violating the Americans with Disabilities Act by not consistently providing an American Sign Language interpreter during press conferences discussing critical information to address the health crisis. The governor maintains he is with closed captioning.
Wow. Yeah, these are other concerns.
Representative Anna Escamani is a Democrat and has been critical of the governor.
I do think he's being very intentional in avoiding the press for two main reasons. One is that we know COVID-19 is on the rise. He doesn't want to address it. He wants to ignore it. And two, President Trump.
Since the election, DeSantis, a staunch Trump supporter, has held one press conference praising Florida's election, has appeared on Fox News pushing Republican lawmakers to back Trump, and the Weather Channel for Tropical Storm Eta. As for his MIA status as COVID continues to spike here, his spokesperson writes, the governor has been in the office on the phone, traveled to Washington to discuss vaccine logistics. He's also responded to questions in writing, attended several events. As he's been traveling nonstop for months, he is spending some time enjoying being a dad.
The governor's spokesperson did not answer why these pre-recorded videos are only in English or why they're not interpreted for the deaf and hard of hearing. Katie LeGrone, WPTV News Channel 5.
And a week after announcing he contracted coronavirus, Florida Senator Rick Scott is feeling good.
Look forward to getting back up to D.C. next week and hopefully getting some more judges confirmed. And hopefully we'll make sure we don't shut down government, but not waste everybody's money.
Scott says he's confident the Republican Party will win the 2 Georgia Senate runoffs and keep its majority. Lastly, Florida is taking another step toward importing cheaper prescription drugs from Canada. The administration of Governor Ron DeSantis has formally submitted its Canadian prescription drug importation plan to the federal government. A short week became even more challenging for the Baltimore Ravens heading into Thursday night's game at the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. On Tuesday, the Ravens canceled practice after learning of more positive coronavirus tests Tuesday morning. According to a source, the team has had 5 players and 4 staffers test positive this week, sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter. News Time 6:52 will have weather and traffic together next.
.653 on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie. It's time for traffic and weather together, brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Bonnie?
Let's see, we do have an accident, and this is on I-95. It's southbound in Port St. Lucie at mile marker 114th. No roadblock there from the accident this morning. That's your latest look at traffic. And right now it is 68 degrees in Palm City. And Perpignan, France, 62 degrees. Here's our forecast at WPTV.
Happy Wednesday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the 60s inland and low 70s towards the coast under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs reaching the low 80s with mostly sunny skies, low rain chances, and breezy east winds. Tomorrow, for your Thanksgiving, we'll start off the morning in the upper 60s, highs tomorrow reaching the low 80s, sunny skies, and light east winds. Friday through the weekend, morning lows in the low 70s, highs in the low 80s, abundant sunshine and some isolated showers coming in from off the ocean from time to time.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
If you have a suggestion for the show, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email to WSTUmorningshow@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
The Miracles
There you go, Bonnie.
from 1976.
This is Gary's theme song. This is Gary's theme song to you. He texted me, said, "Could you play this, please, for Bonnie? Let her know that I am the one and only Love Machine Man."
Now, this is
Yes.
without Smokey Robinson, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
No, that he had already left the group at this point, and the Miracles. This was really their only hit after Smokey left.
Oh, that's some good
So
trivia.
just think, next time you get in the car with Gary and he plays this, he's going to look at you and say, "Hello, Bonnie, I am your Love Machine Man. Come to my place, baby, and we will show you what the machine can do."
Yeah.
And then he'll say, "I'll love you more if you take me to Taco Bell."
Right?
Oh,
Exactly.
he loves some Taco Bell,
So
huh?
once in a while he does, yeah.
All right. All right, very good.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd play that for you. We're at WSTU Stewart, Martin County's Heritage Station. The news is coming up next. And then hour number 2 of the Get Up and Go show. Don't touch the dial. Don't even turn the volume down.
Coming to you live from Seward, Florida, the greatest little town in the world, it's the Get Up and Go Show on AM 1450 WSTU. You're invited to call the show anytime at 772-220-9788. And now, broadcasting live from their palatial studios, here are your hosts, Evan and Bonnie.
7:07 on the Get Up and Go Show with Evan and Bonnie. And of course, Phil is joining us in studio this morning.
Are you like a stalker or something?
Well, no, I'm not a stalker. I don't stalk anybody.
Are you avoiding reality?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to figure things out.
What are you so angry about?
Well, I'm angry to the fact that I don't have $1 million. Yeah, that's what I'm angry about.
What are you so angry about?
Well, I'm also angry that COVID's still here.
What are you so angry about?
I'm also angry the fact that I didn't win the lottery in the last 7 years.
What are you so angry about?
I'm angry to the fact of that I can't go to Blind Creek Beach today.
Oh.
And that Phil is going to eat the last donut before Evan gets it.
Oh, is there only one donut left?
I don't know. Bonnie hasn't even gotten one.
Bonnie,
yet.
grab one of those, please.
Yeah.
And just take a big bite on the air.
Oh, no.
Yes, come on.
Oh, you've done it before.
I am not hungry enough to have a donut yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then.
But maybe about 8 o'clock.
Did you bring Did you bring the pickle?
I did bring them, yes.
Okay, so Bonnie,
you might want
we
to
have
try
something
this.
special for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that?
We have something special for you.
What is it?
You like pickles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the ladies love the pickles.
I'm sure. Sure they do.
That's why they have a stork on the Vlasic pickle jar, because it reminds you of having a baby, and they try to market those pickles to pregnant ladies. And that's their marketing strategy with the stork that they use. And yeah, I just heard that on the news the other day. So did you guys bring a pickle jar of pickles?
Oh, no, we have more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. There's a truck outside. There's a whole truck outside. But before we do that, let's do birthdays.
News on the radio. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, jeez.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Gobble, gobble.
So what do you got for me, Bonnie?
Happy birthday to Elijah. That's Gary's brother up in North Carolina.
Does he have a phone?
He does have a phone, but I don't know his number. Gary might know it.
Let's call Gary on the radio. We'll get his number. We'll do a conference call.
I don't know. Gary's getting ready for work, so I'm
Is
not
he really?
sure.
Oh, he's got a rub this morning, huh?
Yeah. And
All right.
he's in his palatial palace right now,
Is
I'm
he?
sure.
The love machine is busy.
Is that where the throne is?
Yes.
Palatial Palace? Okay. Phil, what do you got for me? Anything this morning?
I have no birthdays for you today.
Thank God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Joey Chestnut, the hot dog king, is 37 years old today. That's a guy that can suck down some weenies.
I bet he can.
The twins, Jenna and Barbara Bush. Jenna and Barbara Bush, 39 years old today.
They're both 39.
Yep,
They're so
39
lovely.
years
They
old
turned
today.
into such lovely young ladies.
Joel Kinnaman, 41 years old today. Eddie Steeples, 47. That's the Crab Man. Christina Applegate, 49. Love me some Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
Kelly Bundy on Married with Children.
She helped a lot of young males through puberty.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did.
Absolutely.
Celebrating birthdays in the heavens, the one and only
Yeah.
Percy Sledge. Percy Sledge, When a Man Loves a Woman.
Yeah, great
Joe DiMaggio. That's the guy that pretty much went to bed with Marilyn Monroe.
Doesn't he bring flowers to her grave every year on her
He's
birthday
dead.
or something? Or
He's dead.
He used to
How can
do
he
it.
do that if he's
Yeah,
dead?
but him and
Yeah.
probably about 30 other people had messed around with Marilyn Monroe. so.
JFK Jr. celebrating a birthday in the heavens.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah,
the shirtless rollerblader for those of you ladies out there. And Andrew Carnegie also celebrating a birthday. He's a self-made man. Today is International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. That's what today is. International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women.
November 25th.
Yes, November
Yeah.
the 25th. And now, without further ado...
It's now time for Phil's Taste Test, brought to you by Fredo's Food Truck.
Yes.
Let's see what Phil will be tasting this week.
All right. Well, it's not only Phil, but we're going to put Bonnie in the mix because
Yes, Bonnie.
does
Don't
like
worry, it's not
pickles.
jelly beans.
It's not jelly beans.
It's not jelly beans, I
No,
promise.
it's not jelly beans.
I'm
Okay.
getting heartburn just thinking about jelly beans.
No, Phil, if you would do the honors, please. We're going to have
We
Phil
have-
taste first what he has.
First of all, I have Bob's Pickle Pops.
Yes, Bob's Pickle Pops.
Bob's
Oh.
Pickle Pops.
Bob's Pickle
Those
Pops.
don't look very good to me. They're making me kind of nauseated.
It tastes just like a pickle.
It's pickle juice.
It's pickle.
Frozen
it's all it is.
pickle juice.
It's frozen pickle juice.
Yeah, Evan, do you want to try it?
I did that already.
Oh.
I did it.
Yeah, he did it already.
Was it good? I
It's
don't-
if you like pickles.
I do like pickles, but not in that sort of frozen kind of like pickle juice.
It's refreshing.
It's refreshing.
I'm peculiar about my pickles because they got to be, right out of the refrigerator and crisp when you take a bite and go.
Here, Bonnie, here.
All right, here,
hold on. Wait for me. I'll do it with you.
Phil will do. Phil's gonna do one.
I'll do one with you.
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
This is gross.
Just
I'm just.
Just a
I don't mean
smidge.
to be a party pooper, but
No.
I'm not liking this.
No.
This is gross.
Phil, you do yours first.
What's the purpose? What's the point of this when you
I
can
have
just
no
have a
idea.
cold pickle?
Well,
a real pickle.
Well, because it's a
All
frozen
right,
pickle.
You ready? Here
Phil,
we go.
you do yours.
3, 2,
1, go.
Well, it's kind of salty. It's just weird that it's in a pot. It's just like it's okay, but
How is it, Bonnie?
kind of like you're not
Describe
used to
it.
it in
Describe
a pot.
it.
Tastes like a pickle.
Okay. Tastes like a pickle. You got to bite. You have to bite.
Yeah,
you have to
bite a
You have
piece
to
off.
just
Bite a
piece
good
off.
piece off.
Just a little piece off. Okay.
It's
Okay.
just like icy frozen pickle juice. Really,
Right.
is what
see,
it
it's
is.
Not. See, it's not as
Oh.
gross as you thought it
It's
was.
really
It's just
not.
sour.
Yeah.
Ah.
Phil?
Yeah, it's very sour.
I guess it's a neat way to satisfy your craving for salt and in a pickle.
Well, it's marketed strictly for pregnant women.
Total fat is 0 grams.
Oh, now Bonnie's dissecting the whole thing.
Yeah, 0.
How many
grams.
calories?
The sodium in this baby is
It's ridiculous.
250 milligrams of sodium.
Oh,
I can
okay.
use that.
So this is
All
like
right.
pure salt.
There's
Isn't
no
it?
sugar.
Oh God, the studio smells from pickles now.
Oh, she's.
It's not
People are
bad.
going to think there was a pregnant lady in here.
Yeah, I think
It's not too
Phil-
bad, was it?
Phil also has something else for us that's
Yeah,
going
what do
to
you
be
got,
more
Phil?
savory.
Yeah, that'll just make it to
Ah,
the garbage.
That's so dill.
Yeah, get it, dill pickle.
It's really,
Just shove that in the garbage.
it's not half bad.
All right.
But I didn't even know. I was.
We have to make sure and take that garbage out today because
Yeah,
it'll
definitely.
ferment
Yeah.
in here for 2 days.
Oh yeah, could you imagine walking in
Oh,
here
God.
on Friday? and-
Oh,
That wasn't
man.
too bad, though, wasn't it?
Not too
Yeah, I
bad.
told you.
Okay.
All right. Well, keeping in the pickle mood here,
Okay, what do you got there?
we have Lay's new flavor. It's flaming hot dill pickle.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, now see, Bonnie's like she's
Breaking
all
open
in.
some chips.
Bonnie's all in. Oh God, get the sound effect there. Okay.
Oh, that freshness coming
right.
out of there.
Can I smell the bag?
Yeah, smell.
Oh, I want to smell the
What
bag.
about the potato chips too?
How do they smell it? How do they smell it?
Oh,
This just came out.
Yeah,
Here,
it's-
grab some.
okay.
Yeah. You,
I'll
Yeah.
pour a
watch it.
couple.
Watch it all just,
pour,
dump out.
just pour it on the.
Yeah, all of
thing
your
there.
news there. There you
That's-
go.
That's
There
just
you go.
perfect right there.
All right. Oh, Bonnie just digs right in. Look at that. She's going. There's one. There's two. How was that?
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I haven't
Bonnie
tried it.
likes
yet.
it.
Here we
Okay.
go. You ready?
It's
All right,
hot,
go ahead.
though.
Is it hot?
hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Phil.
Not the first bite, but
Phil's going to look like a gerbil here in a minute.
There we go. You ready?
Go ahead. Here we go. Got to get the sound effect. Oh, man. Did you like shove half the bag in your mouth?
he did it. Oh,
How was it, Phil?
I barely taste the pickle.
Really?
It's more
heat, isn't
spicy,
it?
more heat than pickle.
You're gonna be feeling that heat.
Yeah.
That was daring.
Bonnie?
One-
That's not as spicy as the ghost pepper one though.
No.
But not.
No.
Okay.
But it is pretty. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty spicy. Yeah.
Okay.
But one little chip for me at a time, not a whole
See,
mouthful.
Bonnie likes to take it slow. Bonnie likes. She likes to go. She likes to enjoy.
Yeah.
She likes to enjoy and savor the flavor.
Yeah, you got to
so to speak. Where Phil, you just like you're one and done. You're like
Hold
a
on.
handful and done.
I know Phil is
Okay.
hurting for certain.
Yeah.
Because that's.
Oh God. Jeez. Okay.
Oh.
And Bonnie, Bonnie adds a lot of class to eating and taste testing.
But it's nice
on the
when
air.
Phil arrives because we're going to be eating well.
This is
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
All the time when Phil comes, we never go hungry.
Okay.
You know.
All right, here goes another one. Bonnie's having another one.
That was always
Bonnie's
spicy.
really enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that bag may go home with her today. You realize that, Phil?
Mhm. Phil, you can take it home for your family.
Trust me, I won't get eaten.
No.
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 Trust me, when I did that cheddar jalapeno,
Yeah.
there's still a quarter of a bag left. My wife goes, "When are you going to finish eating this?"
Hey,
Wow.
that cheddar jalapeno is really
That
good.
was good.
Those
That
are
was good.
better than these. But
I agree. But the problem with this is, yeah, it's nice and spicy, but there's no dill pickle taste to
There
it.
needs to be a
Hardly.
little-
Yeah, it needs a little bit more of that.
Why don't you
Okay.
break open the popsicles and we'll pour more
Yeah.
dill pickle over it?
You know, maybe here's an idea.
Oh, those are spicy.
Here's an idea. Melt a popsicle in the microwave till it's in liquid form, and then dump it inside the potato chip bag and let it ferment around in there for a little bit, and then you'll get that dill. That are you really
He's gonna do it now.
Are you serious?
Oh no!
All right, here we go. We got the dill pickle. We got the Bob's pickle pop.
I can't believe you're going to do that.
No. So what I'm going to do
Oh,
is,
jeez.
we're going to eat the potato chip first, and then suck on a pickle. A pickle pops.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. All right. Eat a chip. All right. Go ahead. All right. Here we go. Gonna have the chip. That's a big chip.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
No, hang on.
It's like
Some-
an
a little bit,
it's like
some
the
little bit
size
more
of a
manageable.
Whopper.
Phil, I think you're creating the way to actually eat these.
Okay. All right.
that's-
There we go. Now here goes the pickle pop. You
That's
you
all
got
right.
a big set of
It
guts.
cools your mouth off then with the cool pickle juice.
Now, how's that?
Ugh. Oh man, no, that's not too bad.
No,
that's not too bad.
Okay. Now you have your pickle chip.
That's not too bad actually. Together, see, that's how it should taste. A little bit more. Your nose is running, Bonnie.
I know.
Well, go catch it.
I'm gonna go catch it.
Wait a minute, here, hold on.
I'll
I'll
be
give you
right
some.
back.
I'll give
right
you
here.
some.
Tissues, right here.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
There, we got stuff for you.
But no, that's better, believe it or not, because it has more of a pickle taste to it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Woo. Man, that's kicking. That's some kicking chips.
Oh yeah.
All right.
They have some spunk to them.
Now just wash it down with a little donut.
Oh yeah, blow my colon hole out.
Now there's something to try. A donut with a little chip on top.
No, I'm not doing
topped
that.
off with.
Oh no, I'll be ill if I did that. I know my limits here. Yeah.
All the
Okay.
pregnant ladies will be jealous of that.
Wow. Oh, jeez. That just does not sound right. Man. Okay.
It's on a Mexican Coke, but it works.
Phil,
All right,
do you
that's
like
fine.
eat again when you get out of here too?
Yeah, are you gonna go eat?
Probably
food
when I get
you
to my
leave?
other job. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
All
like
right.
eating all day? And like
Yeah. so
snacking,
I have like
eating?
a little snack here and there. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I've been eating those extra toasted Cheez-Its lately.
extra toasted ones.
Extra toasted
even.
ones, which are really good.
I bet they are. Cheez-Its
Oh,
are
man.
good.
Woo, those are kicking.
Yeah.
Whew.
All right.
I think
Well, we're gonna let your mouth cool off a little bit while we take care of some business, and we're gonna head on over to the pickled news desk, where the Almighty Goddess of Radio
I
is
should
standing
chew some
by.
chips while she does the news.
No. No.
Like when you're watching a movie or something.
Yeah,
just right
exactly.
along with
That'd
it.
be funny.
Take it away, Bonnie.
Thanks, Evan. On a Thanksgiving holiday amid the pandemic, local government, health, and business officials in South Florida are joining forces.
Miami-Dade County's new chief medical officer believes we're in a very critical time. We need to get through this dark path of surging cases before reaching the light of the vaccine, which is on the horizon. Dr. Peter Page says we need to take more aggressive action this holiday and up our game for several months.
We know what this virus can do, and we know if we let down our guard, it's gonna attack and attack and attack and cause more and more devastation.
Miami-Dade's mayor is keeping the county's midnight curfew in place and focusing on precautions, cooperation with cities, and sending a unified message. Erica Rodriguez, Miami.
And Florida is taking another step toward importing cheaper prescription drugs from Canada. The administration of Governor Ron DeSantis has formally submitted its Canadian prescription drug importation plan to the federal government. As most of us are preparing to celebrate Thanksgiving, a Fort Pierce family is trying to figure out not only where their next meals are coming from, but where they're going to live. Here's WPTV's Megan McRoberts.
Barbara Bell's family of 7, which includes 2 young children, is staying in a motel tonight. You can see here behind me that their home is just a total loss following a fire. And now this Thanksgiving will be the family's first holiday in nearly 20 years that they will not be spending here. Every time Barbara Bell stops by her home,
About a week, less than a week.
she has to fight back tears seeing the damage left behind from a fire that ruined everything inside.
It was a normal day, you know, that my friend, she came up.
Last week, she was showing a friend her backyard.
Then we walked in the back and she wanted to see the back of the house.
You could do it.
And we just, as we decided this is.
You could do it. You could do it.
They found smoke coming from near her AC unit.
Called the fire department, get the water, get the sun. It was crazy.
It was the living room
She lived here with 6 other family members.
over in here. The one he jumped out one of the boys jumped out the one of the fire.
Including her 2 grandsons, one with cerebral palsy. The home had been remodeled to make his life easier.
Got the news today, that it's not going to be able to be repaired.
Now they're in a motel and getting some help from friends. They've been given a donated turkey, but they need so much more.
Every blanket,
Ain't got no
coats and shoes and food, everything is going. Now, the food, the freezer, the stove, everything was gone.
And with no home insurance, they know the community is their biggest hope to start rebuilding everything from the ground up.
And I just thank God that, we was okay.
And we've put a list of ways that you can help this family on our website, WPTV.com. In Fort Pierce, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.
And lastly, COVID-19 cases are up in Treasure Coast schools since the start of the second quarter of the year compared to the first. Records are showing Indian River County Schools saw the largest increase, with 63 cases reported as of Tuesday compared to 37 cases in that first quarter. And in Martin County, 64 cases have been reported so far in the second quarter, up from 50. And in St. Lucie County, officials reported 76 cases, an increase of 4. The Miami Heat and Bam Adebayo have agreed to a 5-year max extension. Adebayo's agent, Alex Saratzis, told ESPN's Zach Lowe on Tuesday the deal includes escalator clauses that can take its total to $195 million over 5 years. The contract has not been signed and won't be until Adebayo completes a physical, something that's likely to occur in the next few days. It's going to be the richest contract in terms of total value in Heat franchise history, surpassing Jimmy Butler's $141 million deal from last offseason. News time is 7:25, and we'll have weather and traffic together next.
$7:26 on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie. It's time for traffic and weather together, all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Bonnie?
Well, right now we are seeing an accident still. This one's on the Turnpike northbound in Jupiter at mile marker 116. No roadblock from the accident. We did see an accident on I-95 in Port St. Lucie, but looks like that accident has cleared, and it's a clear drive right there. There's your latest look at traffic. It's 70 in Port St. Lucie, 42 degrees in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Here's our forecast at WPTV.
Happy Wednesday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the 60s inland and low 70s towards the coast under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs reaching the low 80s with mostly sunny skies, low rain chances, and breezy east winds. Tomorrow, for your Thanksgiving, we'll start off the morning in the upper 60s. Highs tomorrow reaching the low 80s, sunny skies, and light east winds. Friday through the weekend, morning lows in the low 70s, highs in the low 80s, abundant sunshine and some isolated showers coming in from off the ocean from time to time.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
If you have a suggestion for the show, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email to WSTUmorningshow@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
From the people who brought you The Good Doctor, bring you even more drama on The Bad Doctor.
Scalpel.
Uh-oh.
Not again.
The Bad Doctor, tonight on ABC.
The Bad Doctor. Is there a bad doctor out there? I don't know, Bonnie. What do you think?
A bad doctor?
A bad doctor? You ever had a bad doctor before?
I would assume that a bad doctor would be the type to scam and completely take everything from insurance companies.
Okay.
To me, that would be a bad doctor.
All right.
Where they're just willing to
There's been
work
bad
on
doctors.
you when maybe you don't need work on you done, and then they just take all of that insurance money. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a few of those.
Okay.
But
that'll
I've
work.
never ran across a bad doctor, so been kind of fortunate.
All right. Well, I've always had a good doctor.
Good.
My doctor's name is Love. Dr. Love.
Dr. Love.
Dr. Love. It's my doctor.
Dr. Detroit.
Dr. Detroit.
Remember that movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also
Dan Aykroyd.
Dr. Feelgood.
There's Doctor Who.
How about Doctor Who?
Doctor Who just celebrated 57 years yesterday.
Now this
on
is no
TV,
this
by
is
the way.
this is a true story. There's a doctor with the last name of Feel 'em Up. There is a doctor by the
Oh.
name of Dr. Feel 'em Up.
Oh my goodness
Oh
gracious.
yes.
Oh, is
Right.
that doctor a proctologist?
I
too?
couldn't tell you,
Oh.
but there is a doctor with the last name of Feelup.
You know what my favorite doctor of all time is?
What?
Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday?
You've been watching too much Tombstone lately.
Yeah.
That's why.
He's like my hero.
I know he had such class in that movie, such style. He did.
Yeah, I mean, he thought he was going to die from tuberculosis because his mom had it.
Yeah.
And he kind of like knew he
Mhm.
was going to die. So he goes out west and just becomes this awesome gunslinger.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, wow.
just like what a story.
You ever seen that movie, Evan?
No, I
Tombstone?
haven't.
Oh, do
Not a
yourself a
movie
favor.
guy.
Watch a movie watch that movie. It's
Maybe
awesome.
I'll rent it on Netflix today
It's
or
yeah.
something. Maybe I'll find somewhere.
It's a
I'll
good
look on my Xfinity.
It's a good Thanksgiving movie, right?
Okay.
You ever get that movie you want to watch on Thanksgiving? For us, it's usually The Godfather.
I'm going to watch the Hallmark Channel tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I'm going to overdose on the Hallmark
It's
Channel.
all the same movie on the Hallmark. It's literally the same movie over and over and over again on Hallmark.
That's
Channel.
how I feel about
Oh, yeah.
Murray Popich because he's always looking for the father.
Well, it's usually a girl who comes from the big city who has an overbearing boyfriend who goes back to her hometown, which is a small hometown, and then she meets up with the ex-boyfriend who she either grew up with and all this other stuff.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
He's all rugged.
I've seen that story
And-
a time or two on there.
And
You're right.
and then the overbearing boyfriend comes and visit her at that hometown, and then
Okay.
she can't decide who she wants to go with, but then she ends up with the ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
And he's either the son of Santa Claus,
Okay.
or she just winds up marrying him at the end.
Okay.
Now, the difference between a Hallmark movie and a movie you see on Lifetime for Women is the movies of Lifetime for Women, the end of the movie always ends with a bed on fire.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's that's about it.
Because on Lifetime you get more of a woman scorned, right?
Exactly.
They're
Okay.
gonna burn that bed up.
But I just did. You don't have to watch Hallmark anymore. I just explained every
Whole-
single movie
Whole
right
synopsis, I think that's kind of accurate.
there. Yeah,
I think you're
that's
right.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So
Evan's over there like, what?
I'm feeling a moment here.
Are you now?
I'm feeling Christmassy.
All right.
Okay, so I want to play something from my personal collection that's not available to the public. This is going back to from when I used to broadcast from Disney World on my syndicated show. Okay, and I had access to all their music, so I wanted to share something with everybody. Going to take you back here. I know Veronique would like this.
Probably.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
You feel like you're on Main Street? It's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas.
Jeez.
Listen.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
And here comes the announcer.
Once upon a time, in a magic land, a Christmas celebration was held.
You feel like you're at the Magic
Mickey,
Kingdom?
Minnie, and all their friends were there to share their favorite
You're on
holiday
Main Street.
stories.
Vision.
Today, we invite you to join this celebration as the magic of a Disney Christmas fills the air.
Merry Christmas,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Christmas.
the Magic Kingdom proudly presents our holiday celebration, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Parade.
There you go. And now it begins. And then you get the music.
Yeah.
And the floats start coming down Main Street, starting right about now. As they make their way down. There you go.
Wow.
That's just so beautiful. It reminds me of the end of the movie of Edward Scissorhands.
Why is that starting all over again?
You know that when the music in Edward Scissorhands, when Winona Ryder has her hands up in the air and it starts
That's
snowing
messed up.
so beautifully.
Yeah.
I got to figure that out. That file's all messed up.
All our special guests, welcome to the parade, everybody. Happy holidays to you and you.
I didn't realize there was a blank space in it.
The most wonderful time of the year.
See, there you go. All right. Did that kind of just put you in the mood?
Yeah, and I never experienced Christmas at Disney
Oh,
World.
you never have?
Oh
Never.
man, you
I've
don't
done
know what you're
Mickey's
missing.
Very
Yeah.
Merry Christmas in 45-degree weather.
Oh, I bet that was so beautiful.
No, I was miserable. Actually,
You were-
it was too cold.
Was that your wedding day too? Because
No.
didn't you get married?
No,
at-
we got married in October
Okay.
at Disney, but I was too cold. I couldn't enjoy it.
Really? At
Yeah.
45 degrees?
45 degrees is way too cold
That's
for me.
not cold.
Yes, it is.
And that's not cold at
for,
all.
for this Florida boy, it is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Man, wow.
Because once I get cold, it's very hard for me to get warm again.
Yeah.
It takes a long time.
You got to be the kind of person that just takes an extra sweatshirt with you
Oh,
and
I
have it
had-
like at all time.
I was just miserable.
I-
I didn't enjoy myself.
Reminds me
unfortunately.
of Gary and I when we went to a Taste of Jensen one year, which we just love.
I got to play
a
this.
Taste
sorry.
of Jensen.
I got to find where the error is so I
And-
can fix it live and on the air.
So we leave about maybe
It's called
6
editing live on the radio.
o'clock or 5 o'clock when the sun is out and that sun is still warm on you.
Yeah.
And we both go down there without sweater jackets. You know,
Really?
we were walking around and we did get shivery. I mean, like if you live inland and then you're thinking you're going to go out to the beach or beachside or close to the water,
Yeah.
you got to really consider how it's going to cool down
Oh.
at night.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Did you have your donut yet?
I will eat it about 8. I'll probably
You'll do it at 8
maybe
o'clock?
about 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Just not hungry enough.
It's time for
it yet.
Bonnie's Donut Taste Test.
Wow. Okay.
Brought to you by
Mm.
Freightos
All right.
Fruit
So
Truck.
let's do some stupid news.
And now it's time for Stupid News,
It's so stupid and awesome.
where we ask the important questions.
Are some people too stupid to live? Why are people so stupid? Are you effing stupid?
There you go, Phil. I know you like that, Phil. Phil loves that.
I know he's like animated with it.
Yeah, he's all sugared up or
I
pickled
know.
up. Anyway, impersonating an FBI agent and demanding free food at Chick-fil-A is no way to go through life.
There we go.
And it's certainly not worth going to jail for.
No.
Police in Dallas, Georgia, arrested Kimberly George Ragsdale after she allegedly tried to convince restaurant workers that she was an FBI agent and should get free food. So when police officers arrived, the woman apparently continued to claim she was a federal agent. Reportedly, this is not the first time that Ragsdale has attempted to get free food and has threatened to arrest employees when they don't provide the food. Police placed Ragsdale in handcuffs and arrested her. She reportedly pretended to talk to a supposed radio in her shirt, reporting that she was arrested
Wow.
and that the FBI needed to send some help to the police department. According to the arrest affidavit, she was charged with impersonating a police officer.
What is it? It goes, I need backup. I didn't get my donuts today.
Yes,
What is that?
exactly.
A racing pigeon.
Racing pigeon. New Kim, a 2-year-old racing pigeon from Belgium, has recently been crowned the world's most expensive pigeon after a South African collector bid a whopping $1.5 million online for it.
Is that like a pigeon and a pear tree? Maybe
Nah,
it
that
would be
would be a
Pigeon and a
partridge.
pear tree.
the
be a
most
partridge.
expensive one on that 12 Days of Christmas right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a partridge,
the-
not a pigeon.
The guy's
Excuse me.
name, the guy's name, Hawk van de Wouwer. Hawk van de Wouwer,
Yeah.
a renowned pigeon breeder in Antwerp, Belgium, has recently put its entire collection of racing pigeons on sale this month. Father and son duo Gaston and Kurt van de Wouwer have an edible. I'm not even going to read the rest of the story. It just doesn't make
they have
sense.
pigeons that race?
Yeah, they have racing pigeons.
I didn't know pigeons were smart enough to race.
Yeah, they have racing pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
racing pigeons.
Put a road runner out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
right. Hi, you're on the air with Evan and Bonnie. Who's this?
Your wife.
Oh, good morning,
Hi.
Raquel.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Did you have your coffee this morning?
It's in my hand.
Oh, okay. You sound like you just rolled out of bed.
I did.
You did? Wow, look at that. In pajamas and all. What's the temperature like this morning? Can you step
hold on.
out? Can you step outside? Tell me,
He's
please.
been trying to get you to do this all week. And
Yeah. Would you step outside? Tell me if it's cold or warm.
Now you do it this
Is
time.
it cold out there?
Oh, sure. She asked her father
Again.
again.
Oh,
3
He was
days in
already
a row.
outside. He was taking Rosie out.
Jeez.
Rachel, just get out there.
Just go out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 48.
48. All right.
Oh.
Well, yesterday was
Too
29.
cold. That's too cold.
Oh my gosh, that's
Too
warm.
cold.
You can, man. I would love that cold, that nice, cool Tennessee air. That's
48
just
degrees.
Perfect.
No.
It has not been cold enough yet for me to wear the jacket.
Oh, the one jacket that I wasted all that money on?
Yeah, that one.
Is it a pretty one?
Oh, it's really nice.
Yeah.
It's a denim jacket and it's got fur around the neck.
Ooh.
I spent
It's
a lot of
walnut fur.
I spent a lot of money on it.
Yeah, you want to be able to
What,
wear
$10?
that.
Worn the damn thing.
See, you got to take Rachel on an Alaskan cruise now, and then
No.
she can wear the jacket.
It's actually not bad outside.
Oh, are you outside now?
Yeah, in my pajamas and no shoes.
Oh,
Are you
Are
serious?
you're crazy.
Yeah. Well, I've
48
known that for
degrees.
23 years, but that's
I
besides
would
the
not be
point.
doing that. No way.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not bad.
that's all right.
Okay.
Did you see that
Why
bobcat
don't you just
again?
go run in the snow and
There is
play?
no snow.
Okay. Well, then go
If there were
do.
snow, I'd be wearing the jacket.
Oh. Okay. Well, then go make leaf angels or something.
Leaf angels.
Leaf angels. You know, how people make snow angels. You can make leaf angels.
Yeah, I mean, most of his trees have lost their leaves.
Oh, by now, yeah, it's pretty late in the
Well,
season.
most people lose their minds. Trees lose their leaves. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
some of the trees still have leaves on them, or
Oh.
they're like pine needles. I think it looks like a pine tree.
Okay. So what's on tap for you today up in Johnson
You gonna
City,
go to
Tennessee?
Walmart
You
again?
going to Walmart again?
No,
God, you don't even go to Walmart as much down here, for God's sakes.
I'm going to my sister's house today. I'm going to help her get stuff ready for Thanksgiving for tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make a peanut butter pinwheel.
A peanut butter pinwheel.
What?
Okay.
What's a peanut butter pinwheel?
Pinwheel with peanut butter on it. You know what a pinwheel is?
I know what a pinwheel is,
Well, you
but
just slap some peanut butter on it
so
and go,
you- on a piece of plastic.
yeah. That's all.
No, there's food things called pinwheels. Like we saw them at the Amish market. They had like a pumpkin pinwheel. They did have a chocolate and peanut butter pinwheel, but that was almost made with cake. This is only a 3-ingredient one. My sister-in-law, Amber, told me about it. You take powdered sugar and mix it with, you take a pound of powdered sugar and you mix it with a container, a 12 to 14 ounce container of whipped vanilla frosting. Get it all together until it's in a ball. Then you roll it out on either wax paper or parchment paper. You roll it out and then you put a layer of peanut butter on it and then you roll it. And then
Okay.
you put it in the refrigerator for like an hour or two for it to set and then you slice it.
Today's news brought to you by Cooking with Rachel.
Do you eat it cold out of the refrigerator then?
Yeah.
Ah,
I tried a different peanut butter fudge recipe while I was up here. I have a simple one that I usually use when I'm wanting peanut butter fudge at home. That's
came
real simple.
alive.
yeah.
Out of nowhere. She like called us dead
Did
as
you have
a
a sip of
doornail.
coffee already,
Yeah, did
or-
you like drink some coffee while you were talking to us? You
Well,
just
I
like
did drink
came
some of it,
alive.
and then I came outside.
Oh,
That woke her up, yeah.
That was reality.
And then I have one recipe I usually use at home that's just got milk, sugar, vanilla, and peanut butter. And I was looking for a simpler one, and I found one that you take a 28-ounce jar of peanut butter
Mhm.
and mix it with. Then you get a thing of vanilla frosting, and you open it, and you peel the foil lid off of it, and then microwave the frosting for 60 seconds, and then you mix the frosting with the peanut butter. And then put it
Oh,
in
there's the
pan
end of the
and let it
show,
set.
folks. Thanks so much for listening in, and it's
and
9
that's
o'clock already.
Baking with Rachel.
Yes. Well, there we go. Anyway, on that note, are you back inside now?
No.
You're still
She's still
outside?
out- no wonder she's awake.
Wow.
Wow.
I wish people
mean,
could see this.
Can you see your breath?
Yeah. Can you see your breath?
No, a little bit.
She actually did it.
Very faintly. Yesterday I could see it as clear as day
Okay.
because it was so cold.
Okay.
How
All
cold
right.
was it yesterday?
When I came outside yesterday, it was 29.
Oh,
that's a big difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like a 14.
She sent me a picture. There was
15.
frost on the ground.
Yeah.
No, I don't like this.
Yeah, it was frost
Well,
on the
that's
ground.
okay.
I'm in Florida. That's the reason why.
I come home Friday.
Thank God. That bed's
and then-
too damn big to be sleeping by myself.
And then
The dog didn't even sleep with me last night.
It starts getting colder. Next Tuesday,
Yeah.
their low is 19 and their high is,
Oh.
I think I said 30.
You want to stay
Hold
an
on.
extra week?
Yeah, you're just getting out of there in time.
Hey, you can stay an extra week if you want. I'll change your plane ticket.
I don't think my job would like that.
I'll just give Amber and Lori a call.
But your new jacket would love it.
Yeah.
So
Your new jacket would love it.
wants you to stay.
That must be a girl thing.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, they've got a 40% chance of snow
Oh, I sent you up a week late.
a week early.
A week early, I mean, yeah.
The low is going to be 19. The high is only supposed to be 36.
Oh, wow.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I could handle it.
That's
But they've got
nice.
a 60% chance of snow next Tuesday
Mhm.
and next Friday.
Now,
Wow.
did they have a Ben Deals up there? Have you gone up there yet?
No, but they have an Ollie's.
Yeah, I know Ollie's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have Ollie's.
I might hit that today here in Stewart.
I've been to the Ollie's up here. It was fun. I bought pens.
Oh,
Of course you did.
Figures.
Of course you did.
Yeah, of course you did. You know, that just
And
gave
then-
me an idea. Maybe the week we're on vacation, maybe we should just drive to Tennessee for a couple of days.
Yeah, maybe rent like a winter cabin.
No.
A winter cabin.
No, we'd
Yeah.
have to take the dog with us, though, because everybody's on
Oh,
vacation.
okay, you just let it go and let
Kaya-
Dawn and neighbor child for a while.
No.
It'd be good.
Well,
yeah.
we could leave Gavin home.
Yeah.
He could watch the dog.
The dog would probably love the snow
Haley will
and that
be in
winter
town.
air
Yeah.
and running around the woods up there chasing a bob kitty. Oh,
Bob Kitty.
Bob kitty.
Bob
What happened
Kitty.
to Bobcat?
Let chase a rabbit or something.
All right.
They'll kill a boar for you so you can have dinner one night.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we got to run. We got to get to news. So
Okay.
go back inside and warm
I'm
yourself
back
up,
inside.
and tell Pops I said hey, and tell him to get the spare bedroom ready. We may be up in December. Who knows?
There you go.
Anything's
Sweet.
possible.
Gotcha.
You didn't sound too thrilled about that.
Yeah.
It's called dead air.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you later.
Hugs and kisses.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you too. I gotta teach her how to do radio right.
Yeah, right.
Jeez. 7:49 news time. Let's go to the news desk. Here's Bonnie.
Thanks, Evan. A week after announcing he contracted the coronavirus, Florida Senator Rick Scott is feeling good.
Look forward to getting back up to D.C. next week and hopefully getting some more judges confirmed. And hopefully we'll make sure we don't shut down government, but not waste everybody's money.
Scott says he's confident the Republican Party will win the 2 Georgia Senate runoffs and keep its majority. With the holiday approaching, Treasure Coast law enforcement agencies are warning residents to watch out for scammers. 3 Port St. Lucie residents were scammed out of $39,000 collectively after scammers called them saying they were family members in need of help. The incidents occurred in late October and in November and all involved locals who were around the age of 80. In 2 cases, the residents were tricked into sending $18,000 to get a grandchild or great-grandchild out of jail. In the 3rd case, a scammer called an 80-year-old man and said the man's son was involved in an at-fault accident and was arrested and needs $3,000 for bail. Detective Sergeant Aaron Martin with the Port St. Lucie Police Department Criminal Investigations Division said another tip the agency has for locals is to never give any personal information such as social security number, dates of birth, bank account number, passwords, or money. Lastly, the federal prison system will be among the first government agencies to receive the coronavirus vaccine, though initial allotments of the vaccine will be given to the staff and not to inmates, even though sickened prisoners vastly outnumber sickened staff, according to documents obtained by the Associated Press. Officials at the Federal Bureau of Prisons have been instructing wardens and other staff members to prepare to receive the vaccine within weeks. According to people familiar with the matter, the people could not discuss the matter publicly and spoke to the AP on condition of anonymity. It was not immediately clear how many doses would be made available to the Bureau of Prisons. New Orleans Pelicans All-Star forward Brandon Ingram has agreed to a 5-year, $158 million maximum contract extension. His agents Jeff Schwartz and Jordan Gertler of XL Sports told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Ingram flourished last season in New Orleans after arriving as part of the trade that sent Anthony Davis to the LA Lakers. Our news time is 7:51, and we'll have weather and traffic together next.
$7:53 on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie. It's time for traffic and weather together. It's all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Bonnie?
Well, Evan, we're not finding any traffic accidents along Martin County roadways right now, St. Lucie County roadways. The roads are looking clear at the moment. And there's your latest look at traffic. Right now, we have 69 degrees in Palm City, and in Cologne, Germany this morning, it's only 49. Here's our forecast at WPTV.
Happy Wednesday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the 60s inland and low 70s towards the coast under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs reaching the low 80s with mostly sunny skies, low rain chances, and breezy east winds. Tomorrow, for your Thanksgiving, we'll start off the morning in the upper 60s, highs tomorrow reaching the low 80s, sunny skies, and light east winds. Friday through the weekend, morning lows in the low 70s, highs in the low 80s, abundant sunshine and some isolated showers. Time to time. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Show with Evan and Bonnie on Martin County's Heritage Station, AM 1450 WSTU. Now let's get back to the program with Evan and Bonnie.
Grandma, you got to let me know. Is there a turkey leg to go? They say it isn't safe to travel. I guess you won't beat me at Scrabble until we hang the mistletoe. I'll take a turkey leg to go.
Well, I'll take a turkey leg or a turkey breast or a turkey wing or a thigh. Do they even have thighs on turkeys? I have no idea.
They have chicken thighs.
Phil,
Yeah,
do they have-
chicken thighs they have. Yeah,
They do?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't know about turkey actually. I'm sure they do.
They must. You know, it's
They
just
have
like
to.
You're not used to going to the store and, picking up the turkey thighs like you are the chicken thighs, I guess.
This is
Have you ever
true. I
cooked-
don't exactly go out of my way to get turkey thighs.
Have you ever cooked a turkey and then when you have it in the oven and you see it move?
No.
I've done that.
What?
I've seen a turkey move in the oven. I have.
Oh, like because of the temperature setting, and when
Yep.
the temperature changes, it kind of
Yep.
leans a
We're-
little bit.
Yep, we're WSTU Stewart.
sense.
Here's the news.
Coming to you live from Stuart, Florida, the greatest little town in the world. It's the Get Up and Go Show on AM 1450 WSTU. You're invited to call the show anytime at 772-220-9788. And now, broadcasting live from their palatial studios, here are your hosts, Evan and Bonnie.
8:07 on the Get Up and Go Show, hour number 3. It's the final hour before the Thanksgiving holiday starts for us, and then we kind of transition into Christmas mode after Thursday. We'll start to be sprinkling in some holiday music for everybody starting on Friday. In the meantime, joining us on our line right now is the Martin County Administrator, Taryn Krista. She's on our line right now. Good morning, Miss Taryn, and how are you today?
I'm great. How are you all doing?
Oh, we just kind of miss you here in studio,
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I can't do two weeks in a row.
I know, but when you come in here, there's something about you that just kind of adds an extra bit of class to the studio when you walk in.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you very much.
It's true. It really
sounds
is.
like you've got a guest there as well.
Yeah, Phil's here with us today.
Oh, hey, Phil.
Hello.
Yeah, when Phil's here, just all heck breaks loose. We've been tasting all sorts of weird things on the radio this morning and just all sorts of goodies.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful.
It is. You should try some of the things that we taste.
Better you than me.
I know, right? He did pickle pops
We had
this morning.
pickle pops this morning.
Pickle pops.
Oh, gross.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
It was
Karen.
all there was frozen pickle juice.
It's just frozen pickle juice. That's
I said
all it is.
gross too, and it was actually okay.
Oh.
Do you know those the push pops that you buy when you were a kid? You
Sure.
cut the end off and you buy it at the store. They're in a box and they're liquid. You put it in the freezer and they freeze, and it's a push pop. Well, it's the same thing. It's just pickle juice in a push pop container.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So is it dill or sweet pickle?
Dill.
Oh.
Oh, I guess Taryn doesn't like that.
There you go.
Taren's a sweet pickle kind of girl.
Yeah.
I like the wickle pickles.
The what?
What's
The
a
what?
What's
is
a
that?
wickle pickle?
Wickle pickles, they're spicy. They have like a little bit of a bite to them, so they're
Ooh.
spicy.
Oh.
You never
Phil,
had wickles?
Make a note for that, Phil. for
Where do you
next
get
time.
those at?
Yeah, where do you buy those?
At this grocery store, there's a regular store. Wickles.
Wickles pickles.
Wickles pickles.
All right,
Wow.
remember that, Phil. Note to self.
We're gonna have to try that, Bonnie.
yeah.
There you
You guys
go.
learned-
Wickles pickles.
You learned something new today from.
Courtesy of Taryn Krista, the
That's
Martin
right.
County Administrator.
She did win smarter than a 5th grader too last week.
She did
Oh.
win.
She aced
it.
Yeah, she
Right,
aced
yeah.
it 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rare that people do that.
Yeah, nobody's ever.
You were easy on me, I'm sure.
Well, no, those are 5th grade questions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, so what's going on in the county these days? Let's get
Well, we didn't
an
have-
update.
We did not have a meeting yesterday, and we don't have a meeting next week, but we have been communicating with our health department and the Cleveland Clinic, the folks at Cleveland Clinic,
Mm-hmm.
to start getting Martin County prepared should a vaccine be pushed down from the federal level down to the state and then down to the local level. So we're just trying to get our arms around what that will look like and how we would manage that. They're doing it in phases. The first phase would be obviously first responders. Those are your hospital frontline staff, as well as your fire rescue and sheriff's office, and those individuals that have the exposure to come in contact on a regular basis with individuals that might be infected in some way or form. So I just everybody rest assured that we've got our arms around it right now, and we will be proceeding with this in a fashion probably very similar to what we did with Hep D, when that rolled out. So we're just trying to, like I said, get ourselves situated and ready for what that looks like.
Okay.
And then our first meeting of the board in December will be on the 8th. And we have what was referred to as Pineland Prairie, but now called New Life, coming to the board for their first hearing on their development. And so we will be rolling that out to the board. And then they'll have a second hearing on the 15th. So we have 2 meetings in December. So we've got, a lot of good things happening in Martin County. They did cancel the Christmas parade, which was unfortunate, but we understand that. And so I think that as we move forward into the end of this year, it's coming up on us so quickly. We look forward to all the great things that we can accomplish in 2021.
You mentioned Pineland Prairie, a new development.
Yes, that is, Bonnie, that is out west of Palm City. It's off of Citrus, just past the Citrus Grove Elementary School to the north, and then it goes to the west. It has east and west. It goes up, it butts up to the turnpike there, and then it goes all the way out, almost past our landfill. It's a huge, huge development.
Yeah.
When we talk about it, we point to what Martin Downs, if you will, for those of us that were here when that was being developed. It's kind of one of those communities that will be coming forward. It's kind of like its own little town.
Amazing. Wow. Like some sort of tradition or something? Like a little bit
similarly, but I think it's going to be more of a planned, I guess similarly to tradition. I haven't, I don't live in Port St. Lucie, so I go out there, so I understand, but I haven't been involved in the planning of that, so I don't know what the phases are for tradition, but it'll be similar to that. So Knight Kiplinger is the individual who owns all that property, and they're going to be putting over a couple thousand acres of their property into a conservation. So when people hear about the density or the growth in that area, it's important to understand that a large portion, I think about half of their land, is going to be put into a preserve and conservation for in perpetuity. So, he's got a vision. It's a great vision. It's got affordable housing. It's got large lots in some areas. It's got a equestrian part of it. So
even for horses.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. For people with horses, where you could have stables and have a horse, but you don't necessarily have to keep the horse on your property. But there's an area within easy distance to keep your horses and have access to them. So it's going to be the next. It's going to shape Martin County, if you will, from that perspective, because it will be a huge development, and it will be, and it's part of it's in our urban services boundary, which means it's designated for water and sewer services, and then part of it's an industrial aspect. So, it's got a lot of different pieces to it. So it's going to be, like I said, it'll be its own little community as it moves forward. So for individuals that are interested in what's next in Martin County, that's something I would pay attention to.
That's interesting. Evan and I don't know if you know this or not, but Evan and I off air were talking about, I think Evan mentioned that the South Florida Fair is going to be going on.
Oh yeah, the fair. They made an announcement that the South Florida Fair is going to be opening up, and I was really shocked that they're going to be doing that.
Do you think Martin County will be having their fair, or do you know of anything like that, Taryn?
I've not talked to the fair folks to find out. I mean, initially they were going into this saying that they were going to have their fair because their plans were to have their fair next year here. And then in 2022, they'd be moving out to their new site, which is out west of here, close to Indiantown. So
Yeah.
I've not spoken with them, but I would think that, given the fact that it's normally in February,
I know
we
it's
should start
coming
seeing
fast.
some advertising on that here in the near future.
Yeah, because like when Evan mentioned the South Florida Fair, I'm thinking, okay, so usually the Martin County Fair comes around just like 2 or 3 weeks later, like right after it, and it's going to be here before we know it. And I'm kind of hoping it goes on because it would be like our last year to enjoy it right here at the Martin County Fairgrounds, the original place. So-
You're absolutely correct, and so I don't know, but I can find out. Before when we talk next week, I can have an answer for you. I can't believe that it'll be December.
Yeah, right.
I know.
This year has just flown by. For some people, they're glad it has. And
You
for
believe
others,
Christmas is 30 days away?
oh gosh, she could have gone all day without saying that.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's true though.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
so hard to believe. What a year we've had, huh?
Hey,
Yeah.
Taryn,
absolutely.
what's the update on the flooding? I know it's kind of receded now, but right, has it been kind of more under control right now for the county?
Well, we've had, we've been working on our issues. We know where those spots are that are most vulnerable. We've had some significant high tides for the last few months. So we continue to monitor that. We're pumping those areas where we, can pump to get the water to recede before we get any rain. Thank goodness. And I'm knocking on my head for wood. We are in a little bit of a dry spell right now, which will be beneficial for us. But even in my own neighborhood, we were driving around the other day and, there's water standing in people's driveways that never had water before. And folks are all, pointing to their HOAs or pointing to the county or pointing to, their neighbors. You did this, you did that. But you just need to recognize that we are oversaturated, and we've had some significant events, if you will, that have impacted our water table. And, some folks want to point to climate change. Sure, that's a part of the equation. But we're in the process right now, Martin County, of doing a drainage study for Western Palm City. And we think that as we complete that study and get, take care of what comes from the west to the east, or from the north to the south, then we can start focusing on the rest of the county, as far north as Jensen and as far south as Hope Sound, and start bringing together a comprehensive drainage plan or a system so that we can address these situations, because it's significant. I mean, even in my own neighborhood, like I said, it's not only the driveways, but there's people's yards that have water standing that have never had that before.
Yeah, I even like driving home through St. Lucie County. I always get a little nervous whenever I see our drainage ditches, start to look like little rivers out there. And like, I know some of the residents of like Hope Sound throughout the past months really went through it.
And we've petitioned the state. We've applied for some grants to acquire, there's about a dozen or so homes that we know have been consistently impacted. So we'll see if we can get that funding from the state. And then the other element of funding from the state that we're hoping to get is so that we can put in a permanent pumping station, because unfortunately that one area in Hope Heights, they have drainage, but there's no outfall. So, it all goes into one puddle, if you will. And once that big puddle gets full, then there's no place else for that water to go. So if we can get a permanent pumping station, then we can be pumping that water out into another outfall and keep it continually running, if you will, so that there's not the potential for any backup or flooding. So that's a huge project, but we're keeping our fingers crossed that the state will work with us and will provide us with some mechanism of funding. And, the county will have to come up with about 25% of the cost, and we're estimating it's going to be over about $8 million at the end of the day.
Oh my.
But, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you're buying up, a dozen homes, and then the pumping station alone is, $2 or $3 million in itself. So, it's a big project, but we think that it will bring relief to that area.
So, quick question is, as we wrap up here,
Sure.
what's on tap for you for Thanksgiving? What are you doing this holiday season?
We're hopefully my mom will go with us. She lives in Jupiter, and we're gonna get together with all the kids. We've got 4 kids, and they all have spouses and the grandkids. We've been together before, and my oldest is planning on hosting, and she's got it planned where I think we'll all be sitting around her whole patio.
Outside.
Outside.
Right.
And hopefully the weather will be as beautiful as today is, and we can enjoy each other's company for a good gathering. So it won't be too big of a group, but it'll be nice to be with family.
You know, that's all we can do. I sent, I know this sounds bad the way I'm putting it, but I sent my wife to Tennessee to go to go be with her dad for Thanksgiving, just her dad and her sister. And it's only going to be like eight people together. That's all. It's not going to be anything big in one house. It's not like they're traveling anywhere. In fact, she even told me when she traveled up there on the plane, she went up on Delta. The middle seats were blocked off, so nobody sat in the middle seats. It was a window seat and an aisle seat from front to back, all the way in the plane.
Yeah, I've heard that Delta is doing that. Some of the other airlines aren't being quite as cautious, but I think, you know, as folks do travel, if they do travel, you just have to take those precautions. So
you got to be extra cautious, I guess, in the airports. Yes. That's where the airports is like where they're saying you could really get
100% true, Bonnie.
Yeah.
100% true. You got to be wearing a mask.
Whenever you're around individuals that you don't know, you know, I mean, you just need to take those precautions. So I think your immediate family, if you know that they've been careful in their, you know, exposure out into the elements, if you will, I think that, you know, we just need to be aware and cautious.
Yeah, that's all we can do. It's Martin County Administrator Taryn Krizda. She joins us each and every Wednesday morning at this time. Taryn, I hope that you and your family and everybody, along with the staff there in Martin County, have a very safe and enjoyable Thanksgiving this season.
And same to you all. You'll have a wonderful holiday.
We sure will. Thank you so much.
You too.
Appreciate it. We'll talk to you real soon. That's Taryn Krizda, Martin County Administrator. She joins us each and every Wednesday at this time. Let's go to the news desk. Here's Bonnie.
Thanks, Evan. As most of us are preparing to celebrate Thanksgiving, a Fort Pierce family is trying to figure out not only where their next meals are coming from, but where they're going to live. And here's WPTV's Treasure Coast reporter, Megan McRoberts.
Family of 7, which includes 2 young children, is staying in a motel tonight. You can see here behind me that their home is just a total loss following a fire. And now this Thanksgiving will be the family's first holiday in nearly 20 years that they will not be spending here. Every time Barbara Bell stops by her home,
about a week, less than a week,
she has to fight back tears seeing the damage left behind from a fire that ruined everything inside.
It was a normal day, you know, that my friend, she came up.
Last week, she was showing a friend her backyard.
Then we walked in the back and she wanted to see the back the house.
You could do it.
And we decided this is.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do it.
They found smoke coming from near her AC unit.
No, called the fire department, get the water, get the sun. It was crazy.
It was the living room.
She lived here with 6 other family members.
Over in here, the one he jumped out, one of the boys jumped out the one of the fire.
Including her 2 grandsons, one with cerebral palsy. The home had been remodeled to make his life easier.
Got the news today, that it's not going to be able to be repaired.
Now they're in a motel and getting some help from friends. They've been given a donated turkey. But they need so much more.
Every blanket, you know,
ain't got no
coats and shoes and food. Everything is gone now. The food, the freezer, the stove, everything was gone.
And with no home insurance, they know the community is their biggest hope to start rebuilding everything from the ground up.
And I just thank God that, you know, we was okay.
And we've put a list of ways that you can help this family on our website, WPTV.com. In Fort Pierce, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.
A week after announcing he contracted the coronavirus, Florida Senator Rick Scott is feeling good.
Look forward to getting back up to D.C. next week and hopefully getting some more judges confirmed, and hopefully we'll make sure we don't shut down government, but not waste everybody's money.
Scott says he's confident the Republican Party will win the 2 Georgia Senate runoffs and keep its majority. Lastly, if you've got fewer guests, that is, and more leftovers this year, don't just give them to your dog or your cat. You know, a lot of the stuff we eat on Thanksgiving isn't good for pets. For instance, Turkey after it's been seasoned. Unseasoned is okay, and white meat is better than dark, but don't give them the skin and never give them the carcass because the bones can splinter and mess up their insides. Also, garlic and onions. Enough of them can mess with their red blood cell count. The same goes for chives and scallions, so things like stuffing and gravy are off limits. Also, raisins, grapes, and currants. Now, don't rush your dog to the vet if they eat just one and seem fine, but those things can cause kidney failure in dogs and some types of cats. So be safe and don't give them any this Thanksgiving. A short week became even more challenging for the Baltimore Ravens heading into Thursday night's game at the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. On Tuesday, the Ravens canceled practice after learning of more positive coronavirus tests Tuesday morning, according to a source. The team has had 5 players and 4 staffers test positive this week, sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter. Our news time is 8:28. We'll have weather and traffic together next.
$8:29 right now, the time, and the Get Up and Go show. It's time for traffic and weather together, all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Bonnie?
We're not finding any accidents, so, if you're heading out right now, you're going to have a clear ride on this Wednesday morning. Traffic looking good right here. It's your latest look at traffic. Right now, it's 74, partly cloudy in Port St. Lucie. In Gallup, New Mexico, it's 18 degrees and partly cloudy. Here's our forecast at WPTV.
Happy Wednesday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the 60s inland and low 70s towards the coast under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs reaching the low 80s with mostly sunny skies, low rain chances, and breezy east winds. Tomorrow, for your Thanksgiving, we'll start off the morning in the upper 60s. Highs tomorrow reaching the low 80s, sunny skies, and light east winds. Friday through the weekend, morning lows in the low 70s, highs in the low 80s, abundant sunshine and some isolated showers coming in from off the ocean from time to time.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
If you have a suggestion for the show, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email to WSTUmorningshow@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the Get Up and Go show. Here's Evan and Bonnie.
8:33 right now on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie. It's time to flip the spaceship over to Randy Siegel, where they are setting the table for the big Thanksgiving feast up at the are they going to have turkey up there or what?
Yes, they are.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
What are they, MREs?
Yep. They
No.
packed up. Yeah, they packed up turkey in their dehydrated packages, and they shipped them up to the International Space Station on a cargo mission.
Oh my! Wait a minute. There, let me turn your mic on.
Hey,
there.
Randy.
Sorry.
Hi, Randy. Good morning. What's the feeling like up there? Like, do they feel the same after the astronauts when they eat a huge turkey dinner like we do here on Earth when our bellies are so tight and full and all we want to do is lay on the couch for 10 hours?
Well, not really.
They get to float for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad to float or take a nap?
Yeah.
It depends on what you're doing. I'm just concerned about some residuals to propel you through the spacecraft.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, one thing you don't have to worry about is getting weighted down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's true. That's true.
You
Now,
know.
they have traditional Thanksgiving up there.
Do they really? I mean, is it dehydrated turkey or is it like the real turkey?
Yeah, it's a real turkey, dehydrated, and they have means of heating it up.
Mm.
They add water
Okay.
to it, and they have a regular turkey dinner.
Wow.
That's great.
Wow,
for
that's
Thanksgiving.
incredible.
And they even invite the Russians over.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
that's right. I forgot that the whatchamajigger up there, whatever that thing, the space station. The space station has
The
different
whatchamajigger.
pods. So like the Russians live on one side, the Americans live on another.
Wow.
The Chinese live in another section. And I think they showed a picture the other day and it showed there's like 4 or 5 different modules docked up there right now.
Oh, yeah, that's how it all started. It started with the Russians' Zarya module, which is the power module and the command module, and then they connected various modules to that from the U.S. and from Japan.
Can they break out the Russian vodka too and have a sipper?
Supposedly, there's no liquor on board, but I have a good source.
Supposedly.
Yeah, I had a good source that told me that, there seems to be a little bit of schnapps up there.
Yeah, they probably have those little shot bottles you get on the airplane up there, I'm sure.
Or Romulan ale. If you
Can you imagine, though, when they jettison it becomes space junk? And somebody says, "What happened to my windshield?" Oh, just a vodka bottle hit it.
If we ever have aliens come and visit, they'll probably run to the vodka bottle first, and before they come to here.
Yeah, you never know.
So what's going on this date in history, if you would please?
In this date in history, back in 1970, we had the first launch of the M2F3 lifting body. This was a precursor to the space shuttle, and it was piloted by Bill Dana, who eventually became an astronaut because of the flight that he took in other vehicles, getting him up to the height of 62 miles. And what's interesting is that this particular craft is now sitting in the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., alongside the F-15 rocket plane. Well, I hope you all saw it last night. I'm up here in Orlando, and boy, did we see it last night at 9:13 p.m. That's when SpaceX launched its 100th Falcon 9 rocket, and the 23rd this year, carrying 60 Starlink satellites into orbit. It was a beautiful launch that took place, and everything worked exactly the way it was supposed to. So SpaceX once again nailed it, including the first stage landing on Of Course I Still Love You drone ship out in the Atlantic Ocean. So kudos to SpaceX. Meanwhile, Rocket Labs in Australia and New Zealand has getting ready for rocket launches to take place on a regular basis. Peter Beck, the CEO of that company, intends to launch vehicles that will carry satellites into space and recover them the same way that SpaceX does. I'll bet a little bit differently. Peter Beck's rockets will come down by parachute, landing in the ocean, and then be retrieved, refurbished, and relaunched. So they showed that they could do that the other day as they launched that particular vehicle. Out in deep space, the Hayabusa 2 space probe is scheduled to bring back a piece of the asteroid Ryugu and land in the Australian outback on December the 6th. The device itself will not complete the mission because once the box reaches the Earth, there's still an extended mission going on by Hayabusa 2 at the asteroid. So they're learning a whole lot about asteroids, and there's a good possibility that Hayabusa 2 will study a second asteroid after a journey of more than 10 years, and will not only photograph it, but they also may touch its surface and shoot it with a backup beacon to keep track of that particular small body. OneWeb has announced the sale of the company from the original group to a group led by Bharti Global and the British government. The sale has closed. The bankrupt OneWeb went into bankruptcy because they could not handle all the debts that they had. And now the British government is saying, we're going to take over because we see this as a viable way of internet connection here on Earth. The German Aerospace Center has partnered with the Japanese Space Center on planning a low-cost asteroid mission called Destiny Plus. They're expected to launch towards asteroid 3200, Phaethon, in 2024. Another sign that Japan continues to be a major player in space. President-elect Biden says that he intends to keep NASA going at the same rate that it currently is going at, although he intends to have more climate control missions that will look down on Earth and tell us about our climate than we've ever known before. He says that he believes that space is very important, as is the Space Force. Lastly, we want to tell you that India continues to train astronauts for a flight that may take place in the next year or two. No show tomorrow, but on Friday we'll tell you about some Japanese astronauts and more about space. So until then, have a great day, everybody.
Thanks so much, Randy, to you and yours. We hope that you and yours has a very, very nice Thanksgiving, Randy.
Thank you. Same to you and yours and the whole crew over there.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir.
Have a great holiday. Time to head on over to Ellie's Downtown Deli, where Bonnie's got some important information about Ellie's, don't you, Bonnie?
Well, yes, you're right, Evan. And Ellie's Deli, just want to remind you, they're going to be closed starting tomorrow through Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But Ellie's are going to reopen on Monday. They're going to take the holiday, take time to spend Thanksgiving with their family and friends as well. So closed Thursday through Sunday, reopening Monday for your palate enjoyment. Like their
palate?
For your palate.
Palate.
Yeah.
Palate. And we're not talking about the wood pallet that's on the floor that you pick up with a forklift. We're talking about where your tongue is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's true,
Well,
right?
no, you're right.
And
where your tongue is.
The French might call it your palais.
Palais.
Palais. But
Palais.
fresh, yeah.
Bonjour.
They have fresh jumbo wraps too. We talked about their Ellie's Waldorf salad yesterday, coming on a bed of fresh mixed greens, topped with sliced apples, candied pecans, their chicken salad, raisins, grapes go into this one, feta cheese, and sprouts. Served with a dressing too of your choice. Signature sandwiches at Ellie's Deli. Treats to enjoy like brownies. You can take home chocolate chip cookies Deli Fresh, and the kids, they're going to enjoy them.
I got to stop you right there.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, the half-pound
Phil about
cookie.
the half-pound cookie.
Eyes roll back in your head. Goodness, man. Big as your head cookie. I'm being serious about that.
Were you able to eat the whole thing
I
like
ate
in
the
one
whole
setting?
thing, believe it or not, in one setting. The second time around, I did not do that, but it was, oh my goodness.
We could believe that the way you're eating around here.
Literally chocolate chips and M&Ms in this cookie. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. Woo.
And nothing like Deli
Ooh,
Fresh,
doggy.
too, right?
That's
Ellie's Downtown Deli in Stewart now has their patio back open, and they're at 50% dining inside with a full menu for pickup or delivery. Ellie's has full dinners available for takeout, plus their fabulous desserts as well. Call 772-781-6605 to order and pick up. They're located at 18 Southeast 6th Street, just off Colorado in Stewart. Call 772-781-6605. Ellie's Downtown Deli in Stewart.
Time for the Precious Metals Report. It's all brought to you by St. Lucie Jewelry and Coin. Gold opening up at $1,813.70 an ounce, and silver opening up at $23.38 an ounce. That's the Precious Metals Report, and it's all brought to you by St. Lucie Jewelry and Coin. Time for news once again. Let's go to the news desk. It's 8:45. Here's Bonnie.
Thanks once again, Evan. On a Thanksgiving holiday amid the pandemic, local government, health, and business officials in South Florida are joining forces.
Miami-Dade County's new chief medical officer believes we're in a very critical time. We need to get through this dark path of surging cases before reaching the light of the vaccine, which is on the horizon. Dr. Peter Page says we need to take more aggressive action this holiday and up our game for several months.
We know what this virus can do, and we know if we let down our guard, it's gonna attack and attack and attack and cause more and more devastation.
Miami-Dade's mayor is keeping the county's midnight curfew in place and focusing on precautions, cooperation with cities, and sending a unified message. Erica Rodriguez, Miami.
With the holiday approaching, Treasure Coast law enforcement agencies are warning residents to watch out for scammers. 3 Port St. Lucie residents were scammed out of $39,000 collectively after scammers called them saying they were family members in need of help. The incidents occurred in late October and in November, and all involved locals who were around the age of 80. In 2 cases, the residents were tricked into sending $18,000 to get a grandchild or great-grandchild out of jail. In the 3rd case, a scammer called an 80-year-old man and said the man's son was involved in an at-fault accident and was arrested and needs $3,000 for bail. Detective Sergeant Aaron Martin with the Port St. Lucie Police Department Criminal Investigations Division said another tip the agency has for locals is to never give anyone personal information such as your social security number, dates of birth, bank account number, passwords, or money. And lastly, Florida is taking another step toward importing cheaper prescription drugs from Canada. The administration of Governor Ron DeSantis has formally submitted its Canadian prescription drug importation plan to the federal government. The Florida Gators and Miami Hurricanes are in the college football playoff hunt. Florida 6-1 is ranked number 6 in the initial college football playoff rankings released Tuesday night, while Miami 7-1 is 4 spots behind at number 10. The Gators are the 3rd highest ranked Southeastern Conference team behind top-ranked Alabama 7-0 and number 5 Texas A&M 5-1, which handed Florida its only loss of the season. News time 8:47. We'll have weather and traffic together next.
8:48 the time right now on the Get Up and Go show. It's time for traffic and weather together, all brought to you by Code Red Roofers. Bonnie?
Well, still looking like a nice ride if you're heading out to get the Thanksgiving goodies yet. You should have a good ride through US 1, including Fort Pierce, all the way down south to Hobe Sound. Everything looking good right now. There's your latest look at traffic. 74 right here in Stewart, partly cloudy. Up in Tallahassee, Florida, what a contrast. They're cooler at 61. Here's our forecast at WPTV.
Happy Wednesday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the 60s inland and low 70s towards the coast under partly cloudy skies. This afternoon, highs reaching the low 80s with mostly sunny skies, low rain chances, and breezy east winds. Tomorrow, for your Thanksgiving, we'll start off the morning in the upper 60s. Highs tomorrow reaching the low 80s, sunny skies, and light east winds. Friday through the weekend, morning lows in the low 70s, highs in the low 80s, abundant sunshine and some isolated showers coming in from off the ocean from time to time.
I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall on WSTU AM 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie on Martin County's Heritage Station, AM 1450 WSTU. Now let's get back to the program with Evan and Bonnie.
It is 8:52 right now on the Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time to hop on the turnpike and go up to Yeehaw Junction and come right back where it's time for Phil's Top 10. Phil?
Thank you, Evan. And from the home office of Yeehaw Junction, Florida, top 10 things Evan 9 is thankful for.
Really?
Top 10 things Evan 9 is thankful for.
Oh, I didn't know there was a list.
There should be so many, right?
This is going to be real interesting.
Yes, definitely. You know, it is the time for thankfulness, and we at the home office have come up with the top 10 things Evan 9 is thankful for.
Can I leave now?
If you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Number 10. He doesn't play for the Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Number
that went over well. Okay.
Number 9. Living in a country where anyone can grow up to be president, even though they shouldn't.
Okay.
Evan 9, weren't you on the ballot? Oh, he was a write-in.
I was a
write-in.
I was a write-in. I voted for myself.
Yeah, I think he came close right after Joe Biden there.
Yeah, I got one electoral vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone brought in a box with your votes in it.
Thank you.
Number 8.
Had to do a recount.
Number 8, being named AARP's sexiest man alive.
Oh yeah, baby. There you go. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Show him on the cover.
Now we're talking. Right there, baby.
With
There
his-
you go.
With his shirt off.
There you go.
Well, it's like something you haven't seen in the medical journal.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right. Number 7. Number 7. People with nothing better to do than listen to a third-rate radio morning show.
Oh,
Wait, say that one again. I was on the phone.
Oh.
I was on the phone with my pool guy. My pool guy called.
we all should be thankful for that.
Say that one again.
Number 7. People with nothing better to do than listen to a third-rate radio morning show.
Third rate. What happened to second and one? Okay. All right. Go ahead.
All right, these are top 10 things Evan 9 is thankful for. Number 6, Bonnie and Phil. Wait, hold on.
Send him applaud.
He wonders if Mr. G is still available to do the show.
Deep said in the back of his mind.
Yes. Number 5, his thick, luxurious head of hair.
Hair. Oh, yeah.
What hair?
Exactly.
I got no stinking hair.
It's the hairy chest we were talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Are you
earlier.
looking under my shirt, Bonnie?
Yeah,
or
that
what, huh?
rainforest there.
Yeah. It's more than a rainforest.
Number 4, his son is still young enough to believe that he's an insurance salesman.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me get my white shirt and black tie on. Sell you some insurance.
Yes. Number 3, they gave him his own parking space at Blind Creek Beach.
Oh. Wait. Say that one again. What?
They gave him his own parking spot at Blind Creek Beach.
Very interesting.
You see, now Bentley doesn't have to chauffeur you up there
Yeah, then you
anymore.
just park.
Yep.
Okay.
Park
All
for
right.
free.
All right.
Here we go. Number 2, his brand new hot pink thong collection.
Ooh, yeah.
What?
How do you know about that, Phil?
He showed it off to me the other day. Little fashion show.
Oh, that's
Wow.
great.
You
Why did-
found out about it. Rachel must have let the cat out of the bag.
And
Damn her. She told everybody about my thong collection. I'm really upset about that. I got to have a conversation with her. I'm going to call her.
all right, here we go.
Why did she do that? She incriminated me. Wow.
Are you ready?
Sure. why
Here's
not?
number 1.
I can't believe she did that. All right. go ahead.
And number 1, WSTU keeps paying him even though he stopped trying around March. And there's your top 10 list.
Wow. Oh,
That's
boy.
like a burn before we go to our holiday break.
Wow.
Or like a deep fry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be thinking that on the way up to Vero today, all the way on
Yeah.
up there.
I'm still the whole pink thong thing.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Well,
You can wear it at Blind Creek Beach.
Well, you don't wear anything at all.
Rachel told one person, and that one person now told it to the whole world.
Wow.
So
You
it's-
know something we
it's
don't
out.
know, Bonnie?
So now everybody knows that I have a hot pink thong collection. Wow. Okay.
These would look
Well-
pretty on a thong, don't you think? Little chickadees.
Can you open that up and make it into a thong?
We
Can
probably could.
Could you devise a thong out of that?
Yeah.
Could you just like
We
welcome
gotta,
to Build a Thong on the
Build
air?
a Thong.
well,
A new show.
we
It's
might
time
need-
for Build a Thong
we
with
might
Bonnie.
need a couple of them.
Are you insinuating I'm large?
No, you're not.
No, you're
You're not.
build a I didn't mean it that way. I meant like I have a big waist.
You have these little chickadees. Oh my gosh, I have nothing to say.
Oh my god. That wasn't meant to come out like that. I'm sorry. Honestly, one of the rare
you can't
times.
say anything on this show. You
no,
know
but
that.
one of the rare times I meant to keep it clean, and it's just both of you took it the wrong way.
Man, we're tossing the show to the wolves.
Yeah.
Phil.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, on that note, well, there's the
But it killed
there's
3
the train.
minutes.
Here comes the train, which means it's a train wreck.
And we're going to call the next show Thong Gone Wrong.
Yeah, thong gone wrong.
Thong gone wrong. I like that.
You know, they have girls gone wild. Well, thongs gone wrong. Hey, listen, on all seriousness, folks, we hope that you and yours have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Bonnie, I hope you and Gary have a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes,
and
we do too.
Phil, you and Veronique, and,
Thank you.
and,
And
know,
you,
your family.
and you and Gavin and,
yes,
and Rachel.
Yes, definitely. So we appreciate it. We say chow mein
Honduras
and Arriva Dirty. We have a lot of love in this room, and we want to send it out to everybody, especially this holiday season, folks. Hug somebody. Tell them you love them, without a doubt.
And use that social distancing, but hopefully you can enjoy that Thanksgiving with your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phil, thanks for coming up. I
No
appreciate
problem, guys.
it.
Thank you, guys.
And you know what, Phil?
I could be wrong. They call me Phil.
Have a great
Phil
day,
Thong
folks.
Gone Wrong.
Yes, Phil Thong Gone Wrong.
With my thong.
We're WSTU Stewart, Martin County's Heritage Station. Bye-bye for now.